You can go.
Why, hello there, everyone. My name is
Sup, losers? It's me,
equaisnotfunny.
King Shit of Fuck Mountain.
Oh, I can hear myself.
That's good.
I've just got so confused. Anyways, welcome to our show. My name's
You realize
Equa.
how stupid you sound?
Felis was,
King Shit of Fuck Mountain.
he said something weird. Anyways,
King Shit of
this
Fuck
is, this is episode 36
You're right,
of our
Chem.
homebrew campaign here on Swindler's Den.
Oh god, please stop.
Here with me is our good old friends, Cheerio, Dyto D&D, who plays Thyra, Esprit the
Please stop
Dragon,
with the very butchered Australian accent.
who plays the lady.
Was that
He's
the
trying for British and getting very
Anyways,
bad
time to
You're in
recap.
the wrong. You're in the
the
wrong hemisphere of the planet. You go west and then really south.
You went too far into the skill tree. Go back.
I'm being reprimanded.
You
for
got
my
on the
accent.
wrong boat back in the day, man.
I like it. I mean,
Return
it's
to
not
the British
but
Isles.
What are you talking about? This is my British.
Oh my god.
I can do a better British accent than that. Fuck you.
So how did he
I
do,
can't.
guys?
Very poorly.
If Felis didn't interrupt me 10 times, I would have nailed that intro.
Yeah, it would have been great if you didn't.
He was talking super slowly, accentuating every syllable,
All you had.
and in a very bad Australian accent when he was trying to do British.
All you had to do was just say the words.
He says that his British is Australian more often than not, so it's...
I said that they're all the same.
They're not all the same. They're very different.
Well, so the chat didn't get anything? They didn't get like announcements or anything?
No.
No.
Alright,
No,
sweet!
Phyllis kept
working on it.
interrupting.
Hi
Because he kept-
everybody! Welcome to tonight's session of Emoris.
I hear no difference.
Before we begin tonight's game, we've got a couple of quick announcements as per usual. So, first of which is that Doip was on yesterday. Go watch it. It's fun, and then it's also back on Sunday on Twitch and Friday on YouTube. Moot is not this week, right?
Moot is this week.
It is
Correct.
This week? I was confused.
it was.
'cause
No,
Moot
it's not this
not
week
this
because
week.
the week after we do a
Moot.
full month of March.
Is
Right.
next week.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
that, and I gotta get it like.
Don't listen to Griz.
Better than Griz.
Why do you listen to Griz?
I should have asked Sharp.
Griz doesn't know either.
Just call him on the phone.
Moot's on next week. It's not on this week. But after next week, it's on for 4 weeks in a row because it's March and they're doing a full month of March. So that's cool. Go check that out. It's fun. And you know, follow us on socials and shit. I say that all the time, but no one ever does. So do it, motherfuckers.
I can't follow more than once.
That's it, right?
Equa finally got it right.
What do you mean Equa finally got it right? Equa always gets it right, apart from that one
Nope.
time.
Nope.
It was one time, Grizz. Is it Sharp? Is
That
Sharp
one
saying that in
time,
chat
that's
right now?
always.
No, I always get it right, you guys. Stop. Anyway, are we all ready to
embarrassed.
go?
We all ready, sir?
Always.
Is that what we're doing right now?
Always.
Yeah.
Always
At
ready.
this point.
Okay, hold
Oh
on.
my
What
Lord.
a great start to a session, am I right, guys? Like, it's fucking fantastic.
It's fantastic. So, if we're ready to jump into tonight's game, let's fucking do it, you guys.
Let's do it.
Let's
So,
rock and roll.
previously on Emoris, after witnessing the tribe being, we'll say attacked because it's nicer, and seeing the loss of friends and family that you guys had, you all retreated to the town of Linjay to take stock of the damages and regroup your survivors. In this time, Thyra, you gave an informal speech to your people on the details of the attack, and you delivered the news of your new position as the matriarch, which you would take on in time after you sought justice for, or even revenge if you so care to, at the person who murdered your mother. Following this, You spent about a week in the tribe, you know, helping them to take the first steps towards getting back on their feet. You started, you know, you collected your rewards, and you started to transition outwards to your next stop on your collective journey, which was the familiar to all of you now town of Land of Power. So, your first stop here was to the Ravenspire, where you talked to Faith, who I believe you had all, apart from Free, met before, about your predicament with Kev, at which point she mentioned that she had the ability to transport you near to where you thought his soul would be, and rushed off to grab some components for the spell, while you all talked about, you know, his sanity and the condition and the health of his soul right in front of him as he heard all of it, and you guys didn't address him one time. Didn't talk to him about it one single time. Thanks, you guys.
God damn it, Griz.
Jesus.
Fuck! What?
You know, I'm trying to do an intro here, Griz.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Look at how uncentered I am, Equa.
Are you
It's hurting my
uncentered?
OCD.
You look alright to me.
You look
No,
fine, man.
look at the cameras.
It looks fine to me, dude. I don't know what
He
shit.
doesn't
Dude,
have the camera that you
gonna
use
kill
whenever you stream.
No, he is
That's
using
the
it.
problem.
No, he's using it. I sent it over. I'm using it over Discord. This wasn't supposed to be a big thing. I just want him to move me over slightly to the left.
Hold on, you guys. Griz is being difficult right now. Someone else do the intro.
So after we didn't discuss with fucking what's his dick, Kev.
Kev. Oh my
I
lord,
remember
you guys.
You stretch me. You're stretching me. You're not.
Hold on. What's the button to do it again?
Alt.
After the discussion of Kev, we bonded over Wade's bloody urine.
See, he's fine. He's fucking sex now. Piggy ass.
Thank
motherfucker.
you.
And then
What was I saying?
You're talking about how.
Anyway,
how the
you guys are
facility
talking
ignored Kev.
about Kev in front of Kev, and you didn't talk to him about it. And then Faith fucked off, and then got the components and brought it back, and then you guys went to the Shadowfell. You happy now? You ruined my mood.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the jankiest fucking session I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We can come back from this. Everybody, on the count of 3, inhale. 1, 2, 3. And exhale.
I feel like how no one did it.
Nobody
I
did
held
it.
my
That's
breath
all
during that,
assholes.
actually. I held my
I
breath.
did the opposite.
I wouldn't
exhaled
breathe.
the first time and inhaled on
This
the
is the
second.
problem. In Doy,
I was
we did this and we
giggling. I
brought
couldn't
things
stop.
around. But here on Emoris, we're all
Look-
chaotic.
Look me in my eyes, Griz. I will end you.
And that is where we left off. So,
Hi, everybody. Good to see everyone. You're all lovely.
as you
Except for
all
Griz.
emerge into the open world, you see a
God.
monochromatic scape of jutting rock and bare stone, with daintily floating intangible black specks that drift through the air slowly in front of you. As you stand and look at the horizon, you see this angelic-looking figure, sort of celestial but also dark, sort of just gently floating in the air on the horizon, and you feel, as you look to her, almost like her gaze, like it's gently shifting to you, although she's so far away that you can't make out any features or really what she's doing. The air is cold, and the sky is dark. Welcome to the Shadowfell. Silver Goats, what would you like to do?
How far away is the angelic figure?
Mhm.
It's impossible to tell. Make a perception check.
Famously good at those. 5.
Yeah,
Natural 2.
Ooh.
it is so difficult for you to understand the scope or the magnitude of the presence of a deity, and on top of that, like, you only see her. You don't see any other structures around her from where you are, so it is impossible for you to gauge.
Wasn't Faith telling us to follow her?
At this point in time, she has shuffled out and was just standing there and staring at the figure. She's not moving at the moment.
I'll wave at the figure.
Okay.
The hell of it.
Did you just wave at a god?
Maybe.
Wait, is that a god?
I mean, it's close enough. You know, it's like, essentially, yeah. I don't know.
What god is it?
What god do you think, Wade?
Oh my lord. Oh, by the gods themselves. Wade, what do you think? Why are we here?
We're here to get Kev.
Right.
And who's the deity that we needed to talk to get this done?
I didn't know. I mean, I guess the Raven Queen, but
There it is.
doesn't mean that that's her.
Well,
What else would
considering
they-
this is pretty much her home realm,
It's either her or an
more than
angel.
likely. Yes. Is the figure moving at all? Or is it just hovering there?
From what you can see, it's just like hovering.
I'm gonna turn to Faith and be like, so how far away is, I guess, the gate to the afterlife from here?
Yeah, she
Or where do we need to go?
as you talk, her eyes don't really divert off the figure. She's just sort of like gently smiling and staring. She sort of like almost turns her head a little bit, but the vision maintains. Well, it depends on how fast we travel. We don't have horses at this point in time, but it could be a few days. I personally would like to stop off at a nearby town to gather supplies before we go.
So they have towns in this place?
Not very much, but there are a few, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Are the
sorry.
inhabitants like all souls that were lost, or
They're not all lost. Some of them are in a transition period. Actually, come here, follow me. And she starts shuffling off a little bit in one of the directions.
I follow.
Follow.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
you all begin to follow. She walks maybe 20 or so minutes off in one direction that you recognize is sort of out of town towards a near forested area, if you are tracking it in your mind, which, off the top of my head, probably Wade and Thyra, you'd probably be able to do that. You have pretty high survival skills. And she just sort of walks up there, and as you get there, you do see there is a forest of sorts here. It's not quite as welcoming as the ones that you are used to back home. These are made of more dark, sort of blackish grey trees, where the branches almost sort of twist outwards and form into these shapes that almost look like they're trying to grab at you. It's a weird sort of distorted, maleficent mirror of what you're used to. And as she sort of just walks up there, she just stops. Sit down.
okay?
Okay.
All right, I
Sit
guess.
down.
She just sort of starts staring at it. Back home, it is later in the evening, but this is about the time that some hunters tend to gather at night. Some check the traps here. I'm sure if we wait a little bit, we might see.
Do it need to be quiet or hidden?
No, it's fine.
Are you
We'll kind
saying
of.
these hunters are from other plane? Or are we talking about that they're here?
No, they are from the material. Yeah. Shh,
Hey.
look. And you watch as something does catch your attention off in the tree line. It's a little ways in. You guys are not going into the forest. You're sitting on the outside. But you do watch like sort of this light start to appear. This like vaguely bluish whitish light. It's ever so small and faint. It just flickers for a second. And you watch as it just starts appearing, and then it darts off to the side and almost skids along the floor. And it rests there for a moment before it starts sitting itself upwards. And as it does so, you see almost like this. That central light still remains. It doesn't fade. But it gets a little brighter, and this almost like translucent or opaque, spectral, bluish, white image of a deer starts to appear on the outside with an arrow sticking out of one of the legs. And you watch as it just stands up and just bounds off.
They hunt ghost deer.
No, they hunt real deer. The soul just appears here after it is done.
Did they just cast a Patronus?
What is a Patronus?
She literally just said what was happening.
Just how the soul come over after it was killed on the material plane,
Oh shit!
essentially.
Right.
Wait, are all the gators I killed here?
They probably were at some point.
Yes. They haven't moved on, Wade. And they're coming
It's all
for
your
you.
fault. It's all your fault, Wade.
It's all your fault. We
Oh,
brought you here
shit.
not as your friends, but to sacrifice you to the ghosts of the alligators you killed. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stare at Wade and do weird hand motions at him.
Just giving you a face, grin,
I'm
dopey
gonna look
grin.
towards Faith. So, those blue orbs, I'm assuming they correspond to living people on the material plane?
They do, yeah.
Is all of them blue?
Not all. There are
Mine's red.
some souls who are not as pure as others. But
Oh,
most.
so
Bet mine's red.
it's probably black. Judging from what I've learned so far. But
What if-
I suppose.
You have two souls.
I don't think
say-
anybody has two souls.
What if you have two souls in the same body?
Well, if they were both to die, they would both come here.
Would like perhaps one be a different color? I wonder if that. Interesting. I wonder if one would be a different color. You could tell it's just like intermingled with the shadow before him. No reason. I'm gonna get up and start moving.
Yeah, she also starts to slowly sort of get up, creakily and lowly. But
I'll help the old lady up.
she
Same.
does. Yeah, she thanks you both and says, "Right, so the nearest town from here is called Ebenrut. It is a little ways away from where Landapar is, but it's not too far. We should get there today."
All right.
Alright, I guess we should probably best start
Let's
heading that
go.
way then.
Where in like in relation to the real world, what is the gate to the afterlife? Like, or is that a meaningful question?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. Somewhere to the mid-north of Kesko.
Is that how it is for everywhere, or is it just like is there one for each region?
No, this one is for the entirety of the continent.
See.
Come, this way. And she starts shuffling off in a direction. I gotta be right back, you guys. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh no, Daddy's gone. Now what do I do? Shoot.
Oh no!
Everything is gonna hit the... Daddy, come back.
Oh, Mom!
I had a question for him, and I can't ask it, but I was gonna play off of that.
So do you think we're gonna come across all of the things that we've slain at the gate?
Yeah, I hope now.
I feel like normally souls don't wait there very long.
What if, let's hope this isn't the case, but what if, the Ghost Gator is, waiting for us?
I don't think that a creature like that soul passes through the same place as people.
She's
Oh,
not
that's
originally
good.
from the material
she-
plane, so she probably didn't even come through here.
Probably return to the Feywild.
Oh,
But didn't she say that all three worlds are connected? So would both end up here?
Would both end up.
The Feywild and the plain material world souls? Or does the Feywild recycle its souls? I don't know how it works.
From what I understand, at least with elves, elven souls don't pass through the Shadowfell. They go back to the Feywild and are reborn as a new elf, generally.
now what if somebody in the Shadowfell dies? Where do they go?
I
They'll
mean,
probably come back here to come home.
I
just as
point
they
to
would
the
in
I
the
point to
Feywild.
the I point to the flying person. Probably there.
Or honestly, it could be the same situation that it is with the Feywild, and that they're just reborn.
You know,
The souls are just recycled as a new person. They
could
never
be.
actually pass on.
Yeah, who knows? There wasn't a lot of stories my mum told me about Shadowfell, so I don't know much about it except for the
This place is
dark eye.
kind of spooky.
It's not great.
It's weird.
Oh, that's because
Very spooky.
well, that's because the Feywild is the reflection of life, and this the reflection of death of the material plane.
I don't know.
Makes
it's just-
sense.
Yeah, like two sides of a coin, and the coin itself is material plane, and then two sides are Feywild and Shadowfell.
And the material plane where we're from is just in the middle.
Yeah, it is the coin, and then it is the center of the coin. Is what
Equa.
the two are built on.
So looking at ourselves, Equa, do we
Yes.
look any different, or are we just ourselves?
Make a perception check.
Okay. All right. Don't fail me, ice cream dice. That's cocked. 14 plus 4, so 18.
18. You give yourself a pretty good look over. Immediately in your vision, there doesn't seem to be anything different about you. What is interesting here is that you looking out onto the horizon, this landscape is pretty much exclusively black, grey, white with the occasional little bit of blue. You guys retain your color.
Ooh.
So we're easy as hell to spot if somebody was trying to
Yeah.
find us.
Kind of
Oh,
hoping you'd say
gosh.
that.
Does Wade point this out to all of us?
I mean, like, I feel
Oh,
like we can
sure,
see
yeah.
them looking at each other.
Yeah, true.
Free is bright pink.
Sort of realizing this, Isabel's going to turn her entire body sort of monochrome. Because she can do
Okay.
that.
Sure, yeah.
Ooh.
Easy enough for you to do.
Oh, that was cool. Is there any way we can do that to
Not even-
everyone?
I can't, no, not really. Not really something I'm able to do. Unless you want to
I
try
can make
some
myself
very
look like an
weird...
animal and fit in with the surroundings.
That's true, like a skunk or something.
Oh, because skunk's black and white. Yep.
Yeah, you like that? I pat Wade on the back.
I just put the hood of my cloak up.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Free has a gray cloak from her before, so I'll just throw it on. Pull it around herself.
so you guys begin walking.
Are we going to find Pancake's soul?
Oh no.
Picnic, where the fuck?
So you guys begin walking, and as you do, you gather you are almost going in a northwesternly direction. Landapar itself is kind of slightly southern. So her saying that it's in the north is makes sense. But the image of the figure is not quite westward. It's a little bit more eastward. So you are making a slight detour, which is, you know, comfortable enough for you all. And as you
Dyto, I
do
have a
so,
quick question.
yes.
This is backtracking a little bit, but I just thought about it. Did the spire appear to be like pretty much the exact same from what it was in Land of Par, or was it
From
different?
what you could see, it was similar. There were some almost darker mutations to it. Some of the stone had been worn and chipped. Some of the iconography was a little less beautiful. And it was in general, you know, cold, icy, dark, dingy.
Mhm.
But it looked to be well kept enough.
Okay. Okay.
So, as you guys begin walking, you do so for a couple of hours. Anything anyone wants to do on the way?
Yes. Although now that I think about it, Isabel's already kind of tested this, but I want to try and spark a little bit of flame in my hands and see if I can still cast.
Okay, sure. So, as you snap your fingers and conjure the flame, it appears, but it is not orange. It is a dull
color?
grey color.
Ew, that's weird. See, I still got all the color, but the magic, gray. Weird.
I mean, if I had to guess at it, I mean, we obviously came from the material plane, but the fire that you conjure is made here. So it's going to have characteristics of here.
So magic comes from. Oh, okay. Just based on where you are. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to try and create my flower and see if the colors show up.
Okay, so, as you mutter the words and put your hand to the ground, sort of point it there, you watch as the flower begins to bloom, and it is a darker stem with a lighter colouring on the flower petals, but it is monochromatic. It is not your usual colour.
How much do I know about the weave? Because I'm not really. I don't really practice magic that way. How much would Isabel know about the weave of magic and how it works?
Make an Arcana check for me.
I guess that'd be a good question for me too, considering I took fucking magic lessons.
19.
19, okay.
A little. I'm not trained in Arcana, so do with that what you will.
The arcane is not something that you are totally comfortable with. You are aware that in your current state of practice, your power comes directly from a source, which is the thing in the back of your skull. Different sources of magic come from different places. You aren't sure about Wade's. Thyra's, you're pretty sure, comes from nature itself, but things are clearly not functioning here as they do in the material. There may be an aspect of your surrounding.
Interesting.
I'm going to conjure an Eldritch Blast and see what color the orb I create is.
Okay. You
Is it
conjure
the
ball.
reddish, black, orangey thing?
It is black and grey.
Oh, that is weird. Alright.
Alternatively, I'm gonna conjure a sacred flame in my hand.
Okay. As you do so, it is almost blindingly white.
What color is it usually?
Same.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty much.
But you begin walking. And as you do so, she leads you along sort of in more of a barren route. It's kind of open. You're not really dipping through forest or or mountain range or anything like that. She seems to be keeping you kind of in the open where you can see everything. And you walk, and she's happy for most of the trip, until eventually, a couple of hours in, you walk for maybe 2 or 3 hours or so, and you do start to spot, just coming into your peripheral, the vague shape of some structures off in the distance.
Is that where we're going, I guess?
Yeah, that is our first stop.
Looks lovely and homey.
I don't think that they would call it that, but no, it is good for the surroundings. It's very hard to live here in this realm.
So these people are alive?
Some.
Are they Shadar Kai?
Some.
There we go.
Hey, Faith. You wouldn't know if let's say a hag was to pass away, would they end up here?
I imagine so. Why?
Oh, curiosity. There may or may not be a hag that we recently killed that I'm just a little worried might show up.
How long ago was this?
Would it be like a month now? Oh, how many?
Probably be closer
It was
to...
Thyra's birthday. It's been a month because it was
Yeah, it's been a month.
the end
My
of.
birthday was on the 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think
we
it's
spent a week there, so
Yeah, a little over a month now, I think.
Yeah, but it was about a month ago.
Well, she's probably closer to the gate now. If she hasn't already passed through, that's quite a lot of time.
Where would she go when she passed through?
That's a good question.
She would go to where everyone else goes to the gate itself, and then there would be judgment passed.
There we are.
So let's say someone died within the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. Would they still be at the gate?
Tyra?
Possibly, yeah.
Tyra, no. We're not looking for them.
Can any soul be brought back with us?
There's an aspect of willingness that has to be respected. But also, I don't believe that the matron will allow anyone. It is possible you will have to strike a deal to get your friend back in the first place.
We're already sort of circumventing the usual ways you have to bring someone back, so... In this, mostly because it seems like a special case, like this person isn't truly dead, and they're... So it's...
Yeah, it is a unique case. The matron likes to keep the natural order of things, and if things are not kept that way, then there may be an allocated difference in this one. But we will see. You will talk to her soon.
So she would know if anyone would have passed through, right? As well?
She should.
Right, well, at least have a question for her then.
Anyway,
Sure, she'll answer.
it's about this time that you guys come to the edge of town. It's a unique site. The buildings here are sort of half rotting and falling away in a lot of cases, made of very old, dark wood that is barely keeping up. The actual outside is sort of this, like, very thin iron gate where some of the bars are, like, bent backwards and curved, just out of, it being there for so long or for, other reasons. But the town itself is small and dark. It's almost, for some of you, it might ping memories of when you first hit Big Dacky, but this is almost like a gothic version of it. It's kind of like the City and the Corpse Bride,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this entire plan of existence was designed by Tim Burton. That's what you're telling us?
Yeah, it's designed by my inner Tim Burton. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. We all have one of those, don't worry.
Anyway, so she says, right, the first stop that we should go to is probably setting up rooms for the night, and we should step off in the morning. It has been a long day for me, at the very least. There is an inn here, if you would all like to come with me.
Alright.
Alright. Sure. You're our guide here, so yeah.
Leads you down the sort of small rows of houses that live here. As you go, the rabble that is here is thin. Like, there aren't very many people here, but the ones that you see are kind of, they stick out to you. You do see a couple of sort of darker elven figures who just sort of watch you as you go by. You see there's a skeleton at one point that just sort of stumbles along on the way. Even at one point you see some figure in like a dark hood and robe that watches you come by and sort of scurries off in another direction. It's not the most friendly rabble here, and it is sort of, there are undead here mixed in with regular people.
Everyone's so rude.
This place smells wrong. I don't like it.
But she leads you along into a nearby sort of set of buildings, and you do see one that is stout, but there is some like white light coming from the inside that reads the Thistle Whip Inn.
That's alright.
Sort of walks you up there.
It actually sounds familiar.
As she walks you up, she sort of turns to you all. They may not be as happy to see people quite so vibrant as us.
What about me? Eh?
May fit in, but you're with the rest, so it's difficult to say. Just be nice and polite.
It's asking a lot of me, but I try.
Platt's my middle name.
She opens the door and sort of walks in, and at this time it would be sort of late night, sort of late evening. What were we saying, Thyra?
Okay.
Is this the inn from Land Apart?
It is not. That one was called the Ales Bottom.
Alright, I don't know why that inn name sounded familiar.
It sounds like it reminds me of Thistle Spring, but that's from an entirely different D&D show. So I'm like, I don't know.
As she leads you in, you see there are, a smattering of different people here. There are a couple of those like darker figures off in the corner with the hoods, who sort of, their attention immediately turns to you. You see what appears to be like this half-decaying, big, like almost ogre-like figure who's just sitting in the one corner and just like staring there. You see one of the eyes is actually missing. There is another figure up by the bar who appears to be Dragonborn, in sort of this dark black armor. And as you look towards the bar itself, there is no one behind it. There are, various different sorts of bottles in cases along the back, and there is a counter where there are a couple of glasses, and also this jar that has something floating in it that's kind of like that big, that kind of strikes your attention.
I want to take a look at the jar, the thing in the jar.
Make a perception check.
It's not a puppy, is it?
Is there a bell?
Oh God!
Is there like a service bell on the counter?
There is no service
that's
bell.
a 10.
Fevrin
10?
succeeded.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. As you go up and like put your head close to it, you see this like floating grey mass. It's almost ovoid, and it's just sort of like gently floating there. And as you put your face up to it, you're like, it's kind of weird. It's got like these little wrinkles on the top of it, and you hear this voice come from the back of your own skull that says, "What? Do I got something in my teeth?" And as you sort of like look at it, you realize this is a brain. There is an actual floating brain in a jar that is talking to you.
Yes. Fucking yes.
That
Oh,
or
yeah,
it's fine.
Just a wee bit strange. Never seen a floating brain before.
Don't worry about it, I get that a lot. Why don't you take a seat and I'll get you a drink? Are those friends with you?
Wait, do brains have hands? I want to see this.
You see as this like spectral hand appears on top of the jar and so starts pulling it over to make room on the counter for you to lie down. The rest of you all here on your head a collective.
How you doing? Welcome to my bar.
Hey. How's it going?
Please
Talking
come
brain
take a
in
seat.
jar.
And the
What's,
hand just sort of beckons and points down to some of the stools in front of the bar.
I'll take a seat.
Oh, right.
What's your name, old friend?
My name is Novak. It's nice to meet you.
Novak.
Yep.
So you're just a brain in a jar. Are you dead? Are you
Yep, that's
undead?
me, brain in a jar. I'm dead.
So why? I sort of like a skeleton wandering around. Like, why are you just a brain in a jar?
That is a very long story. You really want to hear it?
I mean, I'm talking to a brain in a jar, so absolutely.
It's at this point that you guys, as you all sit down, hearing this guy in your head, you see the Dragonborn next to you, sort of like... Just like gives you a little grunt.
Was it like a dismissive grunt or kind of like a chuckling grunt?
You're not really sure.
Is there any fellow oversaturated people here?
Looking around, honestly, that Dragonborn does have a little... You can see, like, the red sort of, like, specks in his armor sort of does shine a little bit more vibrant.
I'm
But
gonna
apart from that,
cast
no one
Eyes
else.
of the Grave just to see.
Yeah, as you
What
cast
I
Eyes of
can
the
see.
Grave, specks appear all over the place, you know. It's full of undead. Absolutely.
What about the Dragonborn?
Does not appear undead.
Everyone's all that.
I'm gonna be sure to take a seat closest to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to this fucking brain. Figure out why it's a brain in a jar. I have theories, but Isabel doesn't.
So, as you sit down next to the figure, Alakian,
Tommy,
would you like to join the Discord group?
What?
Oh
Tell
no!
me what your character looks like.
Woo! I knew it.
Position everyone over here. The counts will
What?
fix himself in a second. Hold on. It depends on when Tommy gets in here.
I'm here. I just didn't want to mess y'all's cameras up just yet. But here we go.
There we go.
Buddy.
Now I have to break someone
Son
in
of a
the
bitch.
cast.
You son of a bitch.
Well, you get the cameras reworked out. I'm gonna go take a pee.
I'll be right back. I have to do one thing. I'll turn my camera out for a second.
It's all good.
I'm back almost immediately. Turns
That
out,
was fast.
Look at that.
Question.
Are you the brain in the jar?
No.
You're
He's definitely
I-
the brain of the jar.
brain in the jar.
Brain in the jar. He's a brain
We're
in the
gonna
jar.
carry him around.
I think you should.
I-
No, we can 100% just leave him here. Nothing happens. He's just gone next set, like in
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I would.
I love how first question is it a puppy?
It's not a puppy, not this time. I thought about it.
Not this time. All right.
That's the next campaign. Right there.
Oh, fun.
The next campaign, we're all puppies in jars. Is that what the
Oh
next
no!
campaign is?
Please don't do that, please.
Fuck.
We're just living off our existence in the Shadowfell, but actually at the end of every session, it just flashes back, and we're all just sitting on a shelf.
Oh god. We're brains in jars.
I want you to know,
So,
it's been so hard to
it's
keep
a
this secret
brain?
from Griz.
It's a brain in a jar in a bar.
Oh yeah.
Equa, I swear to God, you better center me this time, or I will punch you in your butt.
Aren't we all just brains in jars if you think about it?
We are brains piloting meat sacks on a planet that
Exactly.
is orbiting in the galaxy.
Can you see why I'm
What-
so
what-
committed to
giant-
Shadowfell
I-
episode?
What is my body
All of
really
gas.
for except for carrying my head from room
My
to room?
my mom and I had the same idea. A friend for Pout Pout. I was hoping it was like some kind
Oh
of
my
spectral
God.
fish.
We can't
Yes.
take
We can't take the fucking
The brain.
brain jar.
I mean
home
we
with us.
could, but we shouldn't.
Honestly, I don't think we could.
I
So
mean
excited, Tommy.
we could
Why?
try.
Because we're playing
Are you
together,
my-
man.
are you-
My character will die this session, guaranteed.
Absolutely, I want to eat your corpse.
It happens. when
Speaking
you
of
have
eating
us.
corpses, how much you want to bet we're gonna find Heath here?
That would
Oh.
be great.
The hag.
I kind of hope, but we just got clarification that the hag's probably moved on by now. which
Yeah,
means-
but I did
Heath is
murder.
probably-
I did murder Heath, so he might not actually.
He's
move
probably
on.
a very vengeful spirit.
Yeah.
True. True.
So we might meet Heath, everyone. And Heath will be like, "You ate
I
me," and I'll
hope
be like, "No, I
so.
didn't. It was the gate who ate you." I'm just I'll gaslight a ghost. Fuck you.
So, the rest of you watch as Alakin sits down next to this guy. Tommy, go ahead and introduce your character for me.
All right, I am a dragonborn with some dark scales. I've got lightly tinted green eyes. That is monochrome, mostly because of where we are at. I'm wearing black and gray armor with red trimmings. The red is more vibrant than any color on my body. And I have a huge stone warhammer and a shield attached to my back with a black scarf around my neck.
Ooh, big weapon.
It's your boy.
So, Alakin, that's what you see is this guy just sort of like, you see him there. He's kind of making his presence known at this point.
Well, hello there, stranger.
No, hey.
Indeed. Can't help but
Not many of
notice you're not like the rest of the patrons here.
Well, most of the people here came when they died. I was born here.
Wait, you were born here?
I'm not the only one. There's a few of us in town.
Oh, what was your upbringing like?
Gloomy. You do see that it is mostly gray. Unlike the others, I do appreciate seeing color from time to time. What brings you all here into this quaint little town?
Well, so happens that we are
Trying to steal a soul.
not steal a soul, we're trying to get it back. Because it doesn't belong here just yet.
Right.
Kind of chuckle a little bit. Wonder what the Raven Queen will think of that one.
I mean,
Well,
we
that's what we're
hope
going
that
to find out.
we'll have a blessing to do it.
As I pull out the raven's feather from underneath my cloak, I'll kind of pull it out and set it and kind of put it in front of the cloak.
Yeah, you instantly recognize this is a token of her.
Where'd you acquire such a thing? It's not often that you actually see these.
Well, honestly, she gave it to me some months past, and I've kind of been doing her bidding, so as it were, to a certain extent, since then.
So you're somewhat of a servant of her.
Of sorts, yes. It seems like, judging from the flashbacks I've had, that this isn't the first life.
Well, since you have the token and you seem to be a servant, I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Geldrick Ferrabor, Raven Knight. It is an honor to meet a fellow servant of the Queen.
I have to agree. Indeed it is.
Name's Wade. Wade and Water.
Wade and Water. It's an interesting name you have.
Not nearly as interesting as Gildrick Ferrobor. It's a tongue twister.
I get that sometimes.
I'll extend my hand and just like And my name is Alekian. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'll reach out and I'll shake it. So, are you headed to this next city, or are you staying here for the night?
I believe we're staying here for the night, but I'll look over towards Faith. I assume we're leaving in the morning?
Yes, we should be. There are things that are on the way, though. If you are familiar with your friend, you may bring him.
Well, I don't know, Gildrick, would you be so inclined as to follow us? Have somebody that knows the lay of the land a little bit better than we do?
I assume you're headed to Shadewalk.
I look to
Look
Faith.
towards Faith again.
No, we are not headed to Shadewalk, I'm afraid. We are headed to the gate itself.
What's a shade walk?
It's a city not far from here. It's where I learned to be a knight.
Sounds terrible.
It's not the
Who
best
taught you to
place.
be a knight?
My mentor many years ago.
What is this mentor's name?
His name was Rokir.
Was, as in, he's no longer your mentor, or he's no longer alive?
I'll say the only thing that remains of him is wrapped around my neck. As I kind of tug at the black scarf that's around my neck.
Here's an important question. Did you kill him or did someone else kill him?
That is a story for another time, but no, I did not kill him.
Yeah, you guys all hear in the back of your head.
That's a very touchy subject that you're touching on right there. I wouldn't piss him off.
I mean, alright. I got that from the whole that's another story kind of thing.
I want to take a look at his warhammer to see if I can figure out what it's made out of.
Okay, make a history check.
Go back for pout. Fuck the Shadowfell.
You said
fuck it.
history. That's a 17.
17. Eldrick, what's your hammer made of?
Obsidian and marble.
Ooh.
So now we have
Boy.
3 weapons made of obsidian in the party.
Oh,
That's a nice hammer you got there.
thank you. It was crafted by my mentor. It has served me well. I use it daily to get after the evil undead that are plaguing Shadowfell.
Sounds like a noble cause.
Well, the natural order must be kept.
Agreed.
So this place, no offense, you're born, at least in the Shadowfell, it kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Well, when you're born here, it's all you know. But from what I've heard from the other planes, yes, it's not the best, but we make it our home. And there is honor amongst our people.
As someone
How old are
who's...
you?
Oh, how old is he? Why did I answer that? How old are you? I was just talking in my brain to answer that question.
I've lived for about 29 years.
Well, you know what? While we're playing 20 questions, what's your aspirations out of Unlife?
On life, well, I'm not dead, so
Right.
I hope to serve my queen, and when I fall, just as I have in life.
If you could see any color again, which color would you want to see?
You look at them,
Well,
and they are a display of colors. in and of
Yeah,
themselves.
that's like...
Except for me.
Except for the one who is strangely, weirdly monochrome black and white.
just kind of out of place from the rest of the
Yeah.
monochrome that's around.
Absolutely.
It's a hard question. It's not often that I actually see colors.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go over to him. I'm gonna put my hand out, and I'm gonna change my hand to different colors and be like, "Tell me when to stop." I'll start just going through different colors I've seen.
Wait, I can simulate this a little bit.
I'm just kind of looking like, stop. Like whatever color it's on.
Yeah.
It stops on like
I'll say
this strange like lilac purple color.
Seen that one before.
Where?
You're not the only people who show up. But
Would
it is
you-
very rare.
I'd imagine this place again is terrible. Ever thought about leaving?
Is the lilac more of like a lavender or more of like a violet color?
It is more.
This is how this is going, Equa.
It's
This
more
is how
of a
it goes.
lavender color. That's what it is.
Okay.
You know that meme
I mean,
where they're
lilac
like,
is its own color.
you know the memes
lilac
when
is its
it's
own
like
color,
the
though.
DM is questioning why the players are latching onto that one inconvenient plot
Yeah.
point that was mentioned. Like,
Yeah.
so that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, the chair. We all know. We've all had a chair moment. We're just like, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
I just said it because I was like, oh, that would be there too. It's logical. And they're like, what about that? And you're like, no.
It's about this time that you see Faith turn to the brain in the jar, and she starts inquiring about rooms. You guys do get rooms. You get, I'll say, four rooms for the night, which she pays for herself. And so turns to you and says,
So, I'm old, and I think it's getting to be my time at night. You are by all means welcome to hang with your new friend, but I must retire. I have my own
Sure.
meditation to do anyway. So
Thank
please-
you very much, Faith.
It is my pleasure. I will be upstairs if you need me. And please come whenever you are ready.
What did the money look like she handed? Is it just normal money?
just normal
Like-
money.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to turn to what's his name again?
Gilbert?
Gildrick.
Gildrick.
Gilbert.
The Gildrick. Gildrick.
Gilbert.
And ask
Gilbert?
have you ever
My
thought
name
about
is
leaving?
Gilbert.
Gilbert Godfrey. Oh God, I need to play Gilbert Godfrey like
Godfrey.
Bard. It was just like just
Oh my god, no.
absolutely.
No.
It would be for a one shot. I would be able to speak for a month.
Oh my lord.
But I asked him, ever thought about leaving? He's out of the fact.
It has crossed my mind before, but I have a lot of business to attend here.
All right, fair enough.
Like,
Honor.
what kind of business would you have in a horrible place like this?
Hey,
Aye.
stop it.
Stop what?
What? There's no color. It's just
We were
black and white
told
and
to
red.
be very polite, and you guys are being quite rude.
I'm gonna stare
I'm
at
just
Wade
asking
for a solid
I'm just
30
asking what
seconds.
why he's here. He brought it up.
I'm just I kind of chuckle at their little arguing that they have. It's like, is this a normal occurrence where you argue over what gets asked to the random stranger that you encounter?
You're not
Oh.
involved in this conversation, and yes, Wade, look at me. You know me. You've been how long have we known each other, Wade? A couple months, right?
Yeah.
When have I ever been nice to people? That's not you or this group.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. So
Don't worry, sir. He does this to everybody. Or she. Sorry.
it's
I'm being
fine.
rude now.
You are being rude. I slap him back of the head. Just
That one hurt me.
I was gonna make sure I could hear you, but I was waiting until tonight.
Yeah, I'm still here.
That was out of character. I was legit gonna talk to him tonight and make sure he was here, but I was gonna wait.
I mean, you don't have to answer the question, but you did kind of bring it up.
It's someone that used to be close.
I'm gonna look at his scarf. Not say anything. I'm gonna look at his scarf.
It involves the scarf, yes.
Called it. Yup. I'm gonna guess that you're trying to find the soul of your mentor because it's gone evil or something.
His soul is in the scarf.
But his body
Is gone. Dead. Along with his entire family and children.
Oof. Ooh, that's rough. But,
You see that he's got this glass and he kind of grips it a little tight, and then he just like shoots it back. It's like real black liquid that you see in it.
you have to get me some of that. Question. Would perhaps you need to, say, speak to a god of death to find out what to do with this?
What?
Were we going to talk to the Raven Queen about getting the soul back? I said before.
Yes, I believe I can accompany you. I'm sure she has something that I need to do.
Well,
It's been a while since I've
It's
been
more
back.
offering to accompany you there, but alright.
Mr. Gildrick, sir, if I may ask, what does our Raven Queen admire, or if we were trying to make peace with her and have an offering, what would she desire?
What would she desire, Equa?
With your background, it would really depend on what they were asking for and what she needed at the time. You would know.
There's some things she likes.
With your religious background, her presence here in the Shadowfell, and also as a deity, sort of deals with the presence of undeath. She likes to make things pass at the right time, and if they don't pass at the right time, then she becomes frustrated. If they're looking to make a bargain, it would really depend on what she has for them and what they want from her. But it could be something to do with getting someone to the gate on time, potentially.
Oh god, don't make us have to find Heath.
It's gonna be great.
My God.
Have to find Heath and be like, alright, Heath, let's go. I won't eat him again. I'll eat his soul this time.
Just eat it all.
Eat it all.
Well, it really depends on what she needs. That I probably could not answer for you. Something you would have to ask her.
Like, does she like flowers or maybe chocolates?
I don't think that's the type of bargain she'll be asking for.
No, this is just to sweeten her up a little bit, you know. Like, you never show up to somebody's house without a gift. That'd just be rude.
If you feel so inclined to bring her flowers, I won't stop you, but good luck finding anything worthwhile in these lands.
I look
Wait.
at
Over
Thyra.
at Thyra.
Wait,
Just
you-
thumbs up.
We all look at Thyra.
You showed up to my house and stole my shampoos.
You're not giving the gift of
You
you
said
back
we
to
could
your
take
family.
those. Everybody knows those go. If you don't, they just get thrown out if you don't take them. We've been over this.
That's
Wait,
someone's house.
that wasn't an inn. It was her
Oh,
house.
it was someone's house. He left them there because people that live there use them.
Wait, Thyra, you lived there? Holy
Yeah,
shit,
that's
that
my
was a
house.
big house.
You remember how angry I was about the fact that her bathroom is bigger than my entire home?
I just thought you were staying at a fancy inn.
No,
I'm gonna-
that was my house, but it's okay.
I'm gonna hug Wade. I'm like, oh, never change. Never change.
Keep saying that.
I keep meaning it.
All of you hear about this time. It's almost like the brain is saying it into the open. He's including everyone in the conversation, but telepathy is weird. He could, in theory, just talk to one person at a time. but you all hear it say, "Hey Geldrick, do you want another one before you go see your little friend, or are you getting ready to head out?"
I'll have another one.
Can do. And you watch as the hand puts a bottle on there and just throws the cork out, picks it up, puts it back down
Well,
on the
that's
table.
nice. You got a friend.
Yes.
What's he
He's a
like?
friend. Well,
Insight check on the is he a friend? He's
Why not?
great. That's a 14.
He's a little difficult to read. He's a brand new guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I'm missing my friend, and that's why I'm here. Do you Nothing. Never mind.
Well, looking for a friend is very honorable. If you wouldn't mind, I could definitely accompany you all tomorrow.
Just look to the
Mhm.
group.
I don't have any objections.
I mean, he has a really nice weapon, so I'm okay
Right.
with that. I could just, admire it for a while.
Plus, it'd be nice to have somebody that knows the lay of the land, in addition to Faith.
Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Gildrick, sir.
Question, Equa, did Faith get us individual rooms? Like, what's going on?
There were
We have
four
four
rooms
rooms.
in total, so you guys will have to share. Wade, you hear Kev say, "Hey, you trust this dude?"
I'm gonna do what Sharp hates most. With my life.
Okay, if you trust in Wade, I will trust you too. I mean, you want to offer him anything in return for helping me get my soul back?
Oh my god. Wait, yeah, people do that all the time.
I think
You
they
know
do.
what, Mr. Gildrick, sir? For your generosity, if you help me get my friend's soul back, I will pay you 50 gold pieces.
I kind of chuckle at it. It's like, if you're going to see the Raven Queen, then it's my duty anyway to get you there. I am one of her subjects. As far as if you feel so inclined to pay me, I have a favor.
Alright.
Go on.
Oh god, not another one.
You can keep your gold. What I require is help finding someone. The person I mentioned earlier.
Sure. What
Did
do
anybody
they look
ever
like?
Jack?
I heard 3 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to go first, Dyto?
No, I like that he heard 3 people.
Oh.
That was
What-
canon, by the way. My character said it's like I heard 3 people.
What does your friend look like?
Well, the person I'm looking for isn't a friend.
Oh, what's this person look like? Sorry. Or skeleton or
The people.
Ghost
Skeletons are people,
thing,
technically.
brain in a jar maybe.
He kind of sips on his drink. And he looks at Wade dead in the eye, and he's like, "She looks like me."
Alright. Is it like your sister or something?
You see, he like a flash of rage kind of goes into his eye.
Alright! That's some family
I
shit
like
right
this.
there.
I like that.
Hey, Free.
Oh! Hey, guys! I just thought of something.
Aye.
I'm gonna flash my eyes. Wait, never mind. They're not gonna be a different color.
Nope.
They're gonna be the same color.
Because they're you.
Free, make me a
Never mind.
general intelligence check for me.
Okay. She's just silently watching this whole time, like trying to figure this out. Ooh. Okay. Well, intelligence is only a 1, so 13.
That's enough. That's enough. Yeah. As you look at this Dragonborn, you've been around and you've talked to a great many people in your travels across the land, and you've seen all sorts of Dragonborn. There's something off about this one's coloration. It's not something that you've seen before.
I know he said dark scales, but what color?
Black.
Okay.
You've seen black Dragonborns before. This one is not in the same vein. There's almost like a distinct glisten to the scales that sort of makes them a little bit fuzzy, almost.
Okay.
But that's what you see.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? While you're here, you can all sit and get drinks, or you can go and do whatever you want.
Just want to ask a couple follow-up questions, I think.
Sure thing.
Sure. So, we'd love to help. We help people all the time.
I mean,
What
we try.
Where was the last place you saw this person you're looking for?
In the city I mentioned earlier, about 10 years ago.
Oh
That's-
boy.
Quite some time.
She has eluded me for quite some time. But I hear rumors.
You said she looks like you. Like, exactly like you, or just very similar?
Very similar.
Okay, we do have some stipulations. You seem like a fine, upstanding citizen, and I trust you with all my heart. But we don't kill people that don't, unless they're like really deserving of it. Like, we don't usually do like that kind of thing.
What about people who murder children?
All right, I'm in.
So you are looking to kill this person, is what we're getting at.
She is beyond redemption. As he kind of looks down, you see that he's kind of sad whenever he says it.
There's always a path.
We shall see.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
So you said this person killed children, right?
Yes, 3 of them.
All right. I'm going to rip their skin off. How about that?
I would rather I do the deed.
Should I ask how long your mentor's soul has been in that scarf?
Well, since he passed, it's kind of a custom amongst us knights that our squires will
Yes.
put a piece of our soul inside of an item and give it to them upon our passing.
Is this about 10 years ago when those children died too?
Yes.
I thought so.
Let's find this person then. Wait, it sounds like you want to say something.
Maybe instead of killing her and getting that, it's just killing people for revenge. I feel like all it does is dirty your own soul. And you have the perfect opportunity
That's what you
Where-
would do.
where you have a gate right here that sends people to their judgment.
Sends their
So
souls to
perhaps
judgment.
just a little shove in that direction.
Sends souls to judgment. Wait, not people.
What is the difference?
Well, one's alive and one's not, so there's that. That's a really big difference to a lot of people. But this person committed this crime, so let's punish them for the crime.
Or
I know
leave
you-
to the gods to decide.
All right, let's kill them and send them to the gods. That's what letting the gods to decide them means. It means you kill them and let the gods figure out whether or not they deserve the punishment or not.
Keldrick, in the 10 years since you've seen this person last, have they been doing anything else as far as bad deeds have gone and you've heard word? Or have they just been laying low trying to avoid the wrath of whoever might be looking for them?
She seems to. She has killed before. And again. And again. But each time I arrive, she's already gone.
Look over at Wade.
Why? What?
I'm just looking at Wade.
Why?
You're not,
Because
you're not paying attention.
My fucking
Literally,
computer
like-
keeps popping up saying I'm low on disk space every 5 seconds, so I'm
Oh,
trying to
fair enough.
stop it from
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, what? I need the context. I'm sorry.
He says
Yes.
that the person who he's referring to has killed before, and every time he gets there, he's too late. She's moved on, and it keeps happening.
she's done it repeatedly.
Okay. And
We're looking at you.
I look back at you.
I'm gonna have
Someone-
this first.
Someone who has killed over and over, repeatedly. More often than not, they're doing it for the thrill. And
Oh, is that why you do it, Alekian? That is interesting.
It seems like that he's the wrong person to accuse of that.
Geldrick is getting really confused as he's looking at everyone.
Like, all right. How about let's help this person out? Let's find this person. Let's kill them for for multiple murders. At a certain point, they're guilty of the crime, and the judgment of this crime is death. We're not being evil here, not being good. But
Yeah.
not
How
every-
about, you know what? The Raven
Right.
Queen, she's all about life and death and figuring out when people deserve to die. Maybe we go and we can ask her while we're there if we should be taking up this mantle of killing this person.
You do not have to kill her. Just help me find her.
Right, or that.
Speak nothing of this.
Well, I'm helping him, so
Right.
What do you know? A life for a life. Give whatever this murderer is for Kev.
wait. You agreed to help me find my dad, right?
Yeah, and you
You know
remember
he's-
what
Oh,
you
yeah, for
told
sure.
me not-
I might not kill him, but he is going to die. I hope you understand that even if I don't kill him, I'm going to drag him back by his fucking hair to Urnroot and have him hanged for murder. He will die.
at
See,
least
by
he
helping...
will-
You see, well, what?
at least he will have seen proper justice.
How is being hung or being killed by me not the same thing?
He
Just
had-
because I'm-
look,
just
I
because I'm
assume you
magistrate?
bringing him. Yeah, I'm
Right.
assuming you're bringing him, and he's gonna have a chance at least at a trial.
For the murder of 7 women
then-
that people know it's him.
People will also be able to see his wrongdoings, and the
Right.
community together will be able to be at ease instead of you just being the.
Pretty sure
law
the
and-
family of those women, if I told them I found the man who killed your daughters and I killed him, are going to be fine. We're just as happy whether it was me or a rope.
Sure. Will you?
It's
Be
the same
fine.
thing. It's the same thing.
I'm just worried for your soul there.
A little late for that, Wade.
It's never too late.
Little late for that, Wayne. Believe me. I am in no delusion that I'm not going to the good place when I die. And I've made my peace with that.
I still have hope for you, Izzy.
Well, that's your own thing.
As you guys are talking, the time is going on, and Geldrick, you are reaching the time when you should start setting off for the night, to go and find the guy that you want to talk to. It's starting to be that time.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of look at him like, well, if you'd like, I can meet you here in the morning, but I have business to attend to.
Please do. Yeah.
So excuse me. And I kind of just stand up and bow.
As he stands up, I want to reach my hand out like I'm gonna shake his hand, but I want to pet his scales to see if he's scaly or soft.
Okay. Do you allow this,
Uh,
Geldrick?
I mean, she kind of does it, and I kind of just pull my arm back a little bit, like, that was strange.
Free said anything about it.
Why did you just caress my arm?
What? It just kind of looks like your axe. I wanted to see if it felt the same. Hammer. Sorry, I have an axe.
Well, with that, I shall see you all here in the morning. Good night, and watch out for the jar. He'll get you really, really drunk. As I kind of just toss a coin over to him.
Yeah, it just
on the bar.
stops in midair. Thank you.
And then I walk out the building.
So, as Geldrick leaves, and the rest of you are all caught sitting around, that is where we're going to go ahead and take our break, because it's about the right time. So we'll be back here soon to continue the story, go get food and snacks and pee and whatever. We'll be back here soon. Alright. We'll see you guys soon, everybody. Bye.
Peace out.
Woo!
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey!
So,
There's Chem.
Cam says hi.
Cam.
Cam's back.
Perfect timing.
Tim, you are just in
great.
time. Just went live. Just
Ooh.
So, as you will see the figure turn and go to leave, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Which figure are you referring to? Our friend here,
Yes.
Gildrick.
The big Dragonborn.
Hey, Gildrick, do you, like some company on your trek to wherever you're going tonight?
You may accompany me if you wish.
Oh,
What are you
let's
doing?
see. Yeah.
I have to go see a friend. He has information for me.
Friend
Regarding-
or friend?
Let's just say we have a partnership, so to speak.
Would this information be pertaining to the favor you asked of us earlier?
It would.
I think it might behoove us then to accompany you then.
Right. Probably a good idea.
Okay.
I just kind of nod at him as I start walking towards the door.
Get up, follow.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. So, you all go to follow. Were you saying something, Free?
Oh.
Sweet.
Signed myself, sorry.
No, you're all good. Cool. So, as you all go to leave at the behest of your new buddy Bud, you emerge into the main thoroughfare, as it were, of the town of Edenroot. Not really many people out here. What do you guys want to do?
Follow the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going
Yeah.
to our little place where we meet up.
Sure. So, as you start leaving, you go past the main section of this town, and then past those small iron gates and continue outwards, sort of back the way that you guys came. But instead, you're heading a little bit further north, instead of like the southern direction that you arrive from. And you start walking, and you're walking for a little while, before eventually you come to what appears to be almost like this small clearing. There are little specks of trees here that appear to be dying or dead already, and these large tall rocks that some of them just sort of ebb upwards from the ground in a natural sloping formation, and some of them not so much. They're just straight, almost like boulders that have just sat there. Let me drag you guys over.
So I have a quick question.
Yes.
You said it's nighttime here. Does it particularly look like anything is different, or is it just kind of feels like that time of day?
Where you're here, the sky hasn't really changed from this perpetual dark. There is no real sun or moon here. There aren't really any stars either. It's just like this black.
Alright. Sounds good. It's kind of what I figured, but I wanted to check.
If you wanted marching order, I'm sure Free would not be on the front line.
Right, of course.
I mean, just
Thank you.
You guys are I just drug you over there. You're fine.
Free's feeling bold today.
Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
The dark place of
I'll let
shadow
her.
and death, that's my place to be. The
Yeah.
front line.
Totally.
I feel really comfortable here.
I mean, she's been here once before. So.
That's
Nice.
true.
Mm.
So you guys are free to move around the map as you wish. And try
Except
and
for
Oh
be-
god. Fuck me.
Fine, just
What?
Free to
Look for
move
the-
around the map. We're gonna find stuff.
I'm gonna find the turtle. That's what I'm gonna find. I'm gonna find the turtle.
Oh shit, let's find the turtle.
Oh shit, I don't think I put him on this map. I think I forgot.
God damn it!
I remember the
Or is he
score,
trying
though.
to trick us?
What does your friend look like that we are needing?
Another reason to beat up Equa in the book.
He looks like a goblin. At least that's what he was before.
Alright. Is he more spiritual or more decayed now? Is that what you're getting at?
He's more spiritual, if anything.
Alright.
Does he have a funny voice? Nope. Stopping.
What are you about to say that? Wait.
I look around for a ghostly, maybe goblin figure?
Okay, make a perception check
Here,
for
I'll
me.
look around too.
Same.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh. Let's go purple.
I
Nope,
don't see shit.
that one. See nothing.
18.
I got an 8.
14. Oh.
Okay,
I am terrified and distracted.
so from what you guys can see, nothing appears to be in your immediate vicinity.
Even with my 18.
Even with your 18, nothing appears to be around you right now.
Well, he's your friend. Might as well you go first.
Sorry, I was reading the comments. I'm going to walk forward a little bit and kind of go around one of these crags. And I'm just
Sure.
gonna kind of say, Mordred, I'm here. You can come out now.
So let me double check here, make sure you can move the token.
I'm not even in that game, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't think you
didn't
sent him an invite. Yeah, I don't think he's actually. Yeah,
Hold on, let me add you in real quick.
I'm just hanging, just hanging out.
he's just hanging, imagining.
I'm-
that-
Hey,
I'm
you do have a
watching the
cool token,
stream
though.
to see the map. I'm like watching the stream so I can see the map.
Your token's badass. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's actually
you
rather-
should have an invite now. Just let me know when you're on. Either that or just log on the SD account, and we'll go from there.
So to answer your question, Equa, he cannot move his token.
He will in time. The rest of you can choose whether to go up or down, and I'll move him with you.
Does anything come out
Said
whenever he
I'll just get
calls?
Forward,
the
so here.
Yeah, so go ahead and move your stuff.
Oh, something going on outside.
I'm gonna follow behind Wade, keeping the plate close to him and free.
Hey, Mr. Goblin, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say, guess where Free's hanging out.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
In the
with
middle
him.
of the group.
Okay, double check that you can move it, Tommy, and let me know.
No, I'm loading in right now on the SD account.
Coolio. So, yeah, Wade, as you call out and say, Mr. Goblin, you hear a voice. Well, not a voice necessarily, but sort of like this scuttling across from somewhere to your right-ish.
I think I heard him. You should call out again, Mr. Geldrick.
Gilderoy.
Mordred. Hmm.
That's it. That's all you say.
No, that's like-
Mordred.
Yeah, because like we've got kind of a weird relationship.
Sure. Yeah. Great. Love it. Yeah. Thyra. You
Mhm.
see off on this rock over here, up at the top, something shift, and this little like head seems to pop up. You just see like the very tips of bluish white ears, and this like balding, kind of like white haired, but thinly white haired head, just sort of pop over the top of the rock. You hear him say, "Who is it?"
It's Geldrick. We were supposed to meet here.
Oh shit, fuck. And you see him duck back down, and like these couple rocks just down on the ground. Who are your friends?
Don't worry about them. They're not here for you.
I don't think they were part of the plan, Geldrick.
Mordred, I will send you to the gate.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll this like physically. Okay.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Emoris.
Wait, he can just send us
Welcome
there
to
while we
Emoris.
walking?
I rolled a straight 9. No modifiers.
A 9. Yeah, he's like,
Okay, easy. I don't think it's that bad.
but he's staying put. He's not moving around.
I'm just gonna look at the group, be like, just stay here for a minute, and I'm gonna start like walking towards him.
Should warn you, we're really bad at following directions.
Oh, but
Not
he's so
that.
far away now. He can't.
Not
He's so far away.
He can't
now.
hear. He can't hear us.
At this distance, you can see his little head pop up over the top of the roof of the rock that he's on. As he watches you approach,
So hey, buddy. Listen. I don't know if I like the audience here.
how about we talk somewhere a little bit more private, perhaps?
All right. But you must know that I don't trust you completely.
That's fine. That's
So I'm gonna manifest an echo.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, right, Griz?
I'm
You're
gonna-
You
What did
beat
that
me
cost?
to playing an Echo Knight, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna use my echo avatar. So I'm gonna manifest the echo, and then my body kind of goes limp, and I start controlling the echo.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
well,
this one
I guess
with
he's
the
dead
crossbows
now.
is your echo.
As I like start approaching.
That's so freaky that he does that. Okay, come on.
All right, I'm gonna hop on up there.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do. It's not like a very steep rock.
Yeah.
As you hop up there, you see the familiar form of a raggedy-looking goblin. In that center of his chest is that familiar like whitish blue sphere, and then on the outside of it is the sort of like apparition of his form. He's like, okay, buddy, listen, I got your information, but we're messing with really powerful people here, and I don't know if you need to, if you got what I need in order to get it.
What is it you require?
I gotta possess someone, just for a little bit. Not for long.
He kind of looks down at this. He's like, why do you need to possess someone?
Listen, buddy, the Queen's been kind of popping her head around here a little bit recently, and I'm kind of worried that she's gonna see me here. But if I'm in a body, she can't do that, right? She won't see me, she'll just see the body, so she can't send me back to the gate. I need my fix, man. Doesn't have to be you, it could be one of your meatbag friends over there. Just give me my fix.
This is a messed up conversation.
You're his drug dealer.
You cannot possess one of those people.
That's
As a
fine,
matter
doesn't
of
have to
fact.
be you. I could be you instead.
How long would you need it?
I don't know, maybe for like an hour or so. Just, you know, let me do it and then send the Ravens over here and say, oh no, look, it's fine, he's not here, and then just, I'll get out, I promise.
You have 1 hour.
Okay, let's go. I want to go back to your body.
So you see that the echo just vanishes up on the top. And I kind of stand back up.
Yeah, the rest of you, as you watch this, like, shadowy form just almost, like shift out of the body and go and walk off the top of the rock, you see it then just almost like these tendrils just come back into him, and his eyes open, and he just sort of stands there waiting. And then you see this, like, spectral goblinoid form just, like, start sliding down the side of the rock, keeping real low, and just, like, slowly walking over to Geldrick.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When the echo left, did I notice a change in the scales? Did they look again? I was going to move forward to where close to his body was, but
You can do that, that's
I
fine.
didn't want to interrupt.
No, you're totally fine. If any of you wanted to move in that time, you can do. I would say, Tommy, is there any specific way that you want your echo to look that reflects on you as a person?
I would say that whenever I form an echo, it's almost like these manifestations of like black feathers come out of my body and form the echo. But as far as like skin or anything happening with my scales themselves, no, nothing happens with that.
Okay.
As he sort of like sidles up to you, Geldrick, and you see all of your new acquaintances sort of pop up around you. Go. I don't trust these guys. Go. Goodbye.
Where do you want to go?
No, just you stay here. They go. Just give me some space, man. Just give me some space.
Look. Oh, okay.
What
If
do you
you
need
don't
space
mind.
Hi, what do you need?
This does not concern you. This is a conversation between me and my good buddy Geldrick here, right, Geldrick? So it taps you and you barely even feel it. It's like a wind just goes past your scales.
I'm gonna twist the feather in my fingers. I feel like it might concern him.
Okay.
And it might concern me as well.
No, yes, see, no. Yeah. No, it's just him, it's fine. You're great, though. You're my favorite. Please.
Mr. Geldrick, y'all good? You're good here?
Is there anything that you would possibly like some assistance with?
Let's see. So I'm going to look at my little goblin friend and say, stay right here for a minute and don't move.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like kind of motion. I'm gonna kind of walk over to Elakian. Are you kind of far off?
No, I moved up farther. I wasn't tapped in. Yeah, I'll be right about here.
And I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna try to whisper to you, keep an eye on my body. But do leave the area.
All right, it should be easy enough.
And then I'm gonna walk back up to the goblin.
Yeah, as you walk back up to the goblin, something catches your eye up above you. You see, like, it's almost as you look down at him, this, like, sort of vague, like, black shape just drifts across the floor, and you look up, and there is, like, this faint bird-like creature that just up above you. As you see the goblin notice this too, and he's gonna try and possess you. Do you let it happen?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, the rest of you watch as the form of this spectral being almost sort of starts to become more wispy and like smoke as he sort of walks towards Galdric. And this white smoke just comes into the nose, mouth, ears, eyes, any opening that it can find. As Galdric's form like has to like stand back for a second as the being enters him, and you watch as his eyes blink. Whoa, this is really weird. I haven't been this tall in like ever. That's cool.
That's not natural.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, you see him turn to the raven, which is now down in the tree. It is all good here. From Galdric to you. Thank you for coming out. He just sort of looks at him. It's not really moving.
You're not very convincing. Let's try it again.
Hey, boy. Help me out here, man. Come on.
He's talking to me.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I would, but I feel like there's something that you're not telling us.
That's part of the deal afterwards. Tell it to go away.
You better keep that promise.
It ain't
Or
to
else.
you.
It involves me, though. I'll look to it. I'll look towards the bird. Everything seems to be alright. It'll be taken care of.
Make a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you see the bird turn its head to you. And just siphons off.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That was real kind of you. Real smooth.
What a nice guy.
I hope that gives us a little bit of room for good faith here. So,
See him start to like pull down at Galdric's lips.
Man, these fangs are pretty impressive.
I gotta go check my printer real quick.
So good.
how long are you planning to be like this?
Oh, honestly, I don't need to be like this now that you told it to go off. But, I guess just for a little bit of time, and then I'll scoot out. Hey, so how did you go out and meet this guy?
Oh, we just happened to stumble upon him in a tavern.
Oof, rough. Unlucky. Hey, you guys don't look like you're from around here. Too
What was the
colorful.
first clue?
No, you gave that away.
So is there like a story there or something that I need to be aware of?
Not that you need to be aware of. However, I am curious as to your predicament with the ravens here.
Oh yeah, no, I live here. I died a long time ago, and I was supposed to go to the gate, but I don't wanna. They're trying to get me to go, but I just don't wanna, so I'm hiding.
Any particular
Alright.
reason?
Right.
I kind of like being, you know, kind of alive. I don't want to be fully dead just yet.
I mean, you just go to the afterlife, then you're just being around and stuff, aren't you?
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Geldrick's talking to me. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. Sorry. As the smoke comes out of the orifices again, Geldrick, you regain control of your person.
That
wasn't so
spirit.
bad. It was fine.
Well, you better tell me what it is we agreed on. And that's the last time.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, huddle. He sort of like moves a little bit closer to you all.
Walk up.
You in.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll walk up a little bit.
I'll approach it.
Okay, so I don't know where she is exactly, but I heard some rumors that Simbel's going to be attacking some place to the north of here pretty soon. I don't know if she's on her way to Ebonroot or not, but I heard she was coming. It's like she's around the place somewhere. I think if you're looking to get some revenge, now's the time.
Now, he kind of sits there for a second. He's looking down, looks back at him. He's like, "Get out of here now.
Why?
And don't let any ravens see you."
Okay, you don't gotta tell me twice,
Wait.
buddy.
I have so many questions.
He'll like sort of stops at that.
How long can you stay in a body like that?
Oh, for like an hour.
What happens after that?
I just get shunned out. You know, I can't control people, especially if they're real stronger.
What if they were willing?
I don't know. I guess. Why, you, what are you looking for, big boy?
It's not. It wasn't for me.
Oh, and I don't know why you would ask.
It's for a friend. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, what are they like?
Really tall, kind of fat, freckles.
Okay. Yeah, I could probably do something with that. Why? Where are they right now? I don't think this is... Sort of points around. Yeah, no, that's not anyone in this group.
Last I heard, they were headed to the old Shade Walk.
Oh. Okay, yeah, well, sure. I mean, if you see them, let me know or point them in my direction, and I'll see what I could do. For a small fee, of course.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, right, I gotta go, because, you know, Geldrick is scaring me. He's looming over my shoulder.
And
It
it's
was
like me mugging the shit out of him.
nice
like,
to
starting
meet
to growl.
all of you. That's really scary. And he starts to, like, go away. And you watch him as he gets maybe, like, 25 feet off to the side. And turns around and starts walking back to you. Okay, change your plan. Just pretend like I don't know these guys. Be cool. And Thyra, you with your passive perception, you would notice, kind of as he's like returning back, the sound of like footsteps. But it's not one set of footsteps, it's kind of a lot of footsteps. It's like maybe 4 or 5 different sets.
I'll look to the new Dragonborn. Looks like your friend brought company.
Mordred, who is here? I'm gonna like turn
There's
and
about
look.
4 or 5 of them.
It's just an old friend that I lost a bet to last night. It's no biggie.
Oh my god.
It's about this time that you all hear this.
What do we see?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Can I as well?
Yeah, everyone can if
Same.
you want to.
11.
10.
Excuse me.
14 total.
Natural 20 for 27.
22.
I got a
Ooh, nice.
15.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so, everyone but Izzy I'll say Farah, you get this too. You turn around just in time. Izzy, you're kind of distracted by the little goblin who's like coming over to you. Turn around just in time to see this like humanoid figure with like this grey ashy skin, sort of like low-hanging jaw, tongue lolling out, and a big like incision across the chest where things are hanging out. And you look past it, and there's another one. It's like missing an arm. And past that, there's another one. And then another one. What are you guys choosing to do?
I'm not gonna fight for this thing.
Mordred.
Okay, I lost a bet to him, like, yesterday. I owe him, like, 400 gold, but I don't got the money, Geldrick.
Yeah, let's run.
Well, seeing as how this is not a part of our agreement.
What are you talking about? We're buddies. Geldrick, come on, man.
So now the rest of you
Geldrick,
see
would you...
another figure behind one of those black-clad people as these guys start walking up in their various ways.
All right, quick, Mildred, get in. Come on.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, hurry up. Come on.
So Wade, you feel this shift inside of you as this mist starts to like come up into your nose and mouth and eyes, and suddenly your mind is almost like displaced. It's almost pushed to the back of your skull as you blink, but it's not you, it's someone else. And you hear this. The rest of you hear Wade say,
Okay, this is cool. He seems kind of weak.
So one of these tokens
No.
does not look like the other. Can I make out what the other one is with my natural 20?
yeah, with your range, yeah, you can absolutely make out that the one at the back appears to be not one of the same guys from the pub, but a familiar, like, sort of robed figure.
So robed monochrome.
Yeah, pretty much. You also, Thyra,
I just wrote robbed.
fair enough. You also, from the other side, hear pretty much exactly the same thing. Coming from the back.
Oh, shit.
The rest of you hear, where is he?
Where's who?
The goblin.
You can't be serious. What? Do you see a goblin anywhere?
They start pushing up to you, Geldrick. Make a deception check for me.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible. Please be a nat 20.
This guy's back a little bit.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oh,
shit!
Yes.
No!
That's like one of my charisma rolls.
Oh, that's
dude.
terrible. I'm throwing that away.
Throw it away.
Fuck. Alright, well, roll initiative, guys.
Yeah, you watch as the guy at the back like holds out his hand, and this like crackling of black just in the palm of the hand.
I said, where is he?
I'm gonna lean in towards Gildrick. I really
I'm
don't think
fighting
we should go about dying for your little friend here.
Excuse me. You know, I thought of that until he hopped into your friend's body.
Well, I might have a way that might help a little bit.
3 seconds.
Mordred,
Equa,
get
I'm
out.
going to cast Turn Undead.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awkward.
Oh boy.
All right. So, sure. This is what we'll do. Give me a radius on Turn Undead for me. Is it 30 feet?
30 feet. Yep.
Where's my ruler? You are 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get the first 3, so they have to make a wisdom save, right?
Yes. Does it not hit the fucking Mordred too? Even though
we'll
he's
find
inside
out.
Wade?
We will find out. So the first one is okay. And the second one is okay. So immediately, two of them at the back. How do you describe your turn undead?
I'll kind of clutch the raven's feather real close. Just be like, Raven Queen, we require of your protection. And just a ray of radiant light radiates starting from the middle of my chest and just goes out for 30 feet.
Okay.
Just radiant white, super vibrant white.
Hell yeah, awesome, dude. As you clutch the feather token in your chest, it's almost like you hear like this surrounding like ding. There's this like beautiful bright white light just emanates from outside of Alakian's body. What's your spell save DC?
13.
13? He's very lucky. Two of them at the bottom start turning and walking away. But you watch as you turn to Wade. Hey man, what the hell? And he stays. At that point in time, I'm going to go ahead and ask everyone to roll initiative for me. Considering... This is a good shot.
That's a highly aggressive thing to do to undead, yeah.
15.
Yeah, it was. Pretty much. Cool.
See if this orange one does any better. I got an 11.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me roll.
I got a -1 on initiative, so.
Okay, rolling pretty well.
Woo!
I got 11.
Okay. Ooh, that's awful. Okay, cool. So, to start off with, 25 to 20.
22.
Ooh, jinx.
So I'm assuming Lakin has a higher dex than two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dex is a +2, but I'm pretty sure his is higher than that.
I've got a +5.
20 to 15.
15.
Wait, what did you say?
20 to 15.
20 to 50.
Okay.
15 to 10.
11.
11.
Hey, what's your dexterity?
It's bad, -1.
Oh, cool. Mine's higher, too.
11. Free, what'd you get?
7.
I feel so bad for you, Free. You always roll so poorly on initiative.
Hey, they say, healers, it's good for them to go last.
Yeah, yours go last, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I have a dex
I like
based
how I'm the
bard.
healer and I'm not the cleric.
I know, but you do have healing spells.
Hey, for the longest time, you were the only one.
He's
with
very
healing.
support.
So,
I have a
No.
dex based bard, and it sucks because she always goes first.
top of the round, Alakian. You are up. As you emanate this ray of radiant light, you see everyone sort of surprised by this sudden turn of feature. You are ready and raring to go at that moment. What do you do?
Well, if that didn't work, let's try this. I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on Wade.
Okay.
He has protection from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. And if he is currently being possessed, then he can make he can make a saving throw against it.
So, Wade,
Yeah.
since you are voluntarily housing this ghost, do you want to try and force him out of your body?
Describe what him being here feels like, and if I'm getting any sinister vibes from this dude once he possessed me. I guess. Should I insight to see that, or?
Yeah, you can insight check.
I rolled a 7, so I think that's a -1. Let me double check. Where's my insight? Is insight charisma? No, it's wisdom. Okay, so it's
Wisdom.
8.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say I probably can't tell, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell.
Yeah, he's voluntarily in here, so that's what I'll stick with.
Okay,
then.
so it doesn't give you an extra throw. It just means that you get advantage on throws when you take them. Good to know.
Well, he can make an additional saving throw right then, I think. Yeah, if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm dumb. I read that wrong.
No,
okay.
you're good.
I read that wrong, but alright.
So that's your action, and you're concentrating on that. So remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Right now... Nope, I guess not. I'm just gonna kind of stand here, trying to do stuff and not get hit.
Coolio. Thyra, it is your turn.
So, Ghost Boy is still in Wade.
He is still away.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my my new beautiful Axe of the Matriarch.
Beautiful.
If anything happens to that body, I will find you and I will kill you personally. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians
Okay, awesome.
using
What
my
is
axe.
The radius in Spirit Guardians.
It is a 15-foot sphere centered on me.
15-foot sphere. Coolio. And it moves with you, right?
It moves with me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get a 15-foot sphere. What do your Spirit Guardians look like?
Bears and flowers. So it kind of looks like bears frolicking in like a moving garden.
Yeah, it's almost serenely beautiful as this landscape of rock and stone and ice that is all pitch black and grey and somber is incredible as it is. You watch as Thyra puts the axe on the ground once, and just and from out of the ground rises these grey blades of grass and small flowers and bits of underbrush, and these little bears that just sort of roll around and writhe there in the grass. Awesome. So I believe they have to make a save because they're starting their turn now.
An affected creature's speed is halved in the area when they enter the area for the first time or start their turn. They'll have to make a wisdom save. So it'll be on their turn.
Yep. Coolio. Good to know.
But whether they make the save or not, it's still halved for them. And my peoples are obviously not being damaged by my little
Yeah,
flower
absolutely.
bears.
Awesome.
Flower bears.
So, anything else you want to do on your turn, Thyra?
Nope, that's gonna be it. I was gonna turn into a bear myself, but I will save it.
Awesome. So, it is now the ghost's turn. It doesn't say that it can't use the character's attacks. So it's going to use your attacks, Wade.
Oh, can I roleplay a little bit here?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Listen to me. So put your hands together like this,
Okay.
and just focus this heat going coursing through you, and just picture like the sun. Do you know what the sun is?
No. Yes, I do.
Picture the sun just above the heads of those guys over there and dropping it on them.
Okay. The wild magic is good. Surprisingly. So that's a fireball, I assume.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm trying to drop it like right here-ish, so it'll hit literally everybody, I think.
Back. Awesome sauce. Good shit, Wade. Okay, so the first one, I'll go from the top down. Nope. 14.
Oh, are you asking if that makes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's 16. Yeah, 16.
Nope. No. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't get the guy, do you? I missed that.
Yeah, I would.
Yes, you do.
I think it depends on if you want to put up a circle. It might be easier to.
No, you
double
do
check,
get him.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot thing. He rolled a 16.
It makes it a bait.
He makes it. Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your damage for fireball.
Oh, you want me to roll?
Yeah, you
Okay.
roll it. I don't want to take the agency away from you, the player, Griz.
He gave up his
Even though
agency
you're possessed.
when he took in a damn spirit that I don't
Right?
want to defend.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't either,
oh,
but then, you know.
Same. Yeah.
5, 7,
I was really hoping that turn was going to work.
14.
Out of curiosity, what did he roll, Equa?
On which ones?
The turn undead.
So two of them failed.
The
One of
goblin
them-
guy.
The one that didn't fail rolled a natural 20, and he rolled like a total of 16, 17, I think.
Fuck.
He was okay.
Damn it.
31, and then 37.
Okay. So, Wade, as you are sitting there watching your eyes, like, through yourself, but you don't have any control of it, you watch as the guy's like, okay, it's a little bit off. It doesn't quite go as wide as it should have done. But this grey streak of fire just... And you listen, and there is just this loud, like... As pretty much all of them just straight up burn. Like, they all just dissipate into ash. And there is this, like... of wind as, like, this large, like, portion of ash just floats away. You said it was 31?
37.
37.
37? Yeah.
37.
Reduced to half is... Help me, someone.
18. 18.
Thank you. Yeah. The other guy who was sitting there is like... "Ah!" and like shaking himself off, and then just looks back at you, like, kind of confused at this strange display. Well done. You hear Kev say, "Oh, hell yeah, buddy," and then the rest of you all hear, "Oh my god, this guy's got another voice in his head." That's crazy. Wade, it's your go. If you want to make a save, you
I guess
can.
it's real,
Otherwise, you can forfeit your turn or talk.
No, that counted as my turn, right? Him going? The
No, that
ghosty
was
dude?
his
No,
turn.
that's his turn. I'm
Oh, so my turn.
differently.
What I could use on my turn would be to get him out of me, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but that would be it for your turn. That's
No,
it for
I'm
you.
good. I'm good.
Okay, it's now the other guy's turn. This guy at the back, you watch as he sort of like pulls some things out of his pocket and begins tracing his hands in a circle around. I would like all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Bully.
Oh boy, we know how free does it these.
Ooh.
I'm actually
That was
good
a
at
really,
these.
really
Let's
good
see what I
one.
get. Oh man, I got a 14,
I also got a 14.
Okay.
17.
and I'm good at these.
15.
Sucks.
So Free got a 15. Thyra, what'd you get?
16.
16. Easy, what'd you get?
21.
21. So, okay, so Wade and Geldrick, you fail. The rest
Hell yeah.
of you all succeed. Okay.
It's the same fucking shit that killed Free before.
Nope.
Alright. Just making
And
sure.
what was
This
this
would be
guy?
hilarious.
That was this guy? That was the back guy.
Yeah, that was the back guy.
That was the back guy, yep.
Wade,
Well, one of the back
because
guys.
I rolled like shit, you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Everyone else takes 10 points of necrotic damage. As this large, like, sphere just seems to emanate around you guys with, like, this crackling black energy. It hurts, and as it rotates, you feel the lightning just sort of snap away at your strength. But you're okay.
What does resistances do in this game?
I already factored it in, so you take 10
Okay.
points of damage.
Yeah, you take 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah, it reduces all damage by half. That's why you took 10. Instead of the full
other
20.
one...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Goblin, if you see somebody casting a spell, you can stop that. You just absorb that shit right into you. Just letting you know.
I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I'm new to this thing. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It took me a while to learn. I understand.
This one, the other one, who sees you talking to him, is going to sort of rub his hands together and just snap him. Wade, I would like you to make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Actually, I don't trust this die. It just rolled shit. Oh, that rolled much worse. 3 plus 5. So
8.
8.
8 fails.
Just throw it across the room.
That was my other
Just
one.
yeet it
That
into
would
the
be
door.
all of his dice.
That would
Just
be all. of
yeet
my
it into the
dice.
door.
These are being put away for the night. Replacing.
Shit. Wade, you take 40 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit!
That is gonna put me down.
As you feel his hand reach out and just snap his fingers, and you feel all of the moisture and all of the vitality in your body just... And you're left feeling like dehydrated and drained as you blink and just fall to the ground. The ghost is now just standing there like, "Oh, hey guys! How you doing?" That is their turn. Izzy, you're up.
So that was which rogue guy was that?
That was the guy that moved closer on the right.
Right. Okay. I'll look at my friends, but like, so we're fighting then.
We've got Wade back, so I feel like we should just run, because this isn't our fight, and he already got him killed.
All right.
Well, he's down.
I am going to walk over to Wade. I'm gonna look at the people and be like, "Look, see, there's a ghost there. Take him. Fuck it." I'm gonna reach down and I'm going to use lay on hands. I'm gonna touch Wade and heal him
Okay.
for 5 points.
So wait.
Let's fuck it.
Your consciousness regains, and you blink, and Izzy is standing over there with this greyish fire sort of pouring over your chest.
Yeah, how you doing?
It hurt.
It looks like it hurt. Yeah, it did. But congratulations, you're the first person in combat that I get my healing. And I give him a couple taps on the cheek.
We learned about letting strange people into our bodies.
Yay, what about
A
that?
lot. A lot of good stuff. Good information. Talk about it later.
Anyways,
Alright.
there's the goblin. Take him.
So, anything else you want to do on your turn, Izzy?
No, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna engage aggressively with these people. I'm be like, I'm not these
Awesome.
idiots.
Geldrick, you're up.
Geldrick's gonna turn to this goblin and be like, "Mordred, this is on you." And he's just gonna turn to the rope guy and is like, "Your goblin is right here. Take him."
Hey, wait, no, I didn't do nothing.
And he's just going to hold his action. If any of these zombies get closer to him, he's gonna swing down on them.
Cool. Free, you're up.
Alright. She's going to look at Wade. Be like, well, you're gonna get yourself killed. It's too nice to him sometimes. And cast a 4th level healing word.
Okay, nice. So go ahead and roll that healing. Roll that healing.
Ooh! 4, 8. I can't do math. 11. 18.
So Wade, you heal
18?
18 points.
Thank you.
Oh, a bonus action. Gotta love it.
Bonus action, yes. And then, action is just to, I guess, guard herself, dodge action in case she gets attacked.
Yeah, you can do that. You can take the dodge action. That's totally fine. So, now it is the zombies' turn. The zombies, having not got control over themselves and having been told on the previous turn to move and to attack everyone, are going to do so. So, the first one, actually the first two are in your Spirit Guardian's range, Thyra.
Yes.
So,
Wisdom saving throw.
that's a wisdom saving throw for both of them. The first one rolled a 4, and the second one rolled a 3. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Ooh, that's actually not bad. That's 13. 13 radiant damage. I don't think it really matters because 5e they really kind of took out vulnerabilities.
Nice, yeah. You see as this like small grey bear just starts rolling along, and as it like bumps into the zombie, it like does like a little scratch on it.
And its movement is halved.
This movement is halved. Cool. So bear that score in mind, that damage in mind. This one's going to walk up to you, Galdrick. You get to release your held action if you choose to.
Yep. So coming down with 2 hands on that warhammer.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, that's probably going to be a miss. Let me check this. That is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. So that is 1d10. That is 3 plus 5 bludgeoning. So 8 bludgeoning.
8.
Okay, yeah. As you bring the hammer down, the head kind of like caves in a little bit, and you see this faint like bit of brain matter just squirt off to the side. It is still standing, albeit barely. It's going to go ahead and get an attack on you.
All right.
Which is a 18 to hit.
No, 21.
Just dodge out of the way, just in time. This next
Oh,
one...
actually, it's a 20. I don't have my shield equipped, so it's just a 20.
Still misses. Yeah, this next one is going to walk up and do the same thing.
Just a 20. Fuck off.
For another 18 to hit, which does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
As it like holds out its arm and goes to grab at you, you almost just like stand there and just watch it as it goes to put its hand towards you, and it just hits the metal plate of the armor and shrugs off. This one is going to walk up to you and just make it to you, Felis.
It'll have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fails its
as
wisdom
well.
save.
So it takes 15 damage.
So 15 damage.
15 radiant.
And it's going to make its attack on you for an 8.
I'm also going to use my sentinel reaction to attack it.
Ooh.
Cool. Which one do you want to attack? The top one or the one?
The one that's attacking Izzy.
Awesome. Yep.
That's a 13 plus 8.
That hits.
21? 21.
I'm bad at math, so.
I'm not.
Me too.
All right. So
I think I'm the only one here that isn't.
Wow, thanks, Esprit.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
That is 7.
You've said it multiple times that you're bad at math. All right, listen.
And he is objectively good at math.
That was only 7 bludgeoning on that one.
7. Yeah, as it goes and walks towards Izzy, you see the head almost like fall off, like a little bit, and it's just attached by these little strings of sinew that just like hold it there, as it still like is walking towards you, Izzy. The rest of them are all going to walk in to the area.
Except nope, the guy that was down here in the bottom corner has to run away because turn undead. You said the bottom 2.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Failed
yes,
their
it does.
saves.
So it was right there. So it goes. I think it's 30 feet this way. This way as well. Whatever. Cool. Yeah. So you're right. Actually, it has to dash. I'm sorry. It does. So they go additional right there. So they're not off the map. You're right. Good thing to catch me up on that. Awesome. That's their turn. So, Alakin, you are up.
All right, so what's the plan here? Looking towards Gelder. We leaving or staying?
We leave.
All right, fine by me. And I'm going to. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck everything.
Right.
Jesus, man.
Start with a zombie.
All right. No, I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna go down here. Fucking 30 feet, and then I'm gonna go down here and just wait for everybody. I'll hide in. I'll use bonus or use my action to dash, get in here, and just bonus action hide.
Okay, sure. So go ahead and roll stealth check.
A lot. 28.
28. Cool. You feel pretty hidden amongst the rock. Awesome. Thyra, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look to the rest of the group. You heard him. Get out of here. And I'm just gonna stay there until everybody else gets out.
Cool. So you choose to stay there. Cool. It's now the goblin's turn.
Who will now take? He has to make a wisdom saving throw because I placed the
Thing on Wade, not him.
on Wade, not the goblin.
Okay, I'll allow it. That's kind of neat.
So
Wisdom
that-
save it is. 18.
All right, he makes it. So I rolled 9, 10, 11. So he takes half of that.
Okay, so 11 down to 5.
5.
Yeah, as he like emerges out into the spirit guard, he's like, "Ooh, it burns! Stop it!"
I told you what would happen if you hurt the body of my friend.
I didn't even do anything. It was him. So on his turn, he cannot possess anyone. So he is going to. Yep. You watch as he just like looks around, and he's gone.
Oh, okay.
He
And
bounced.
Buck says he's invisible.
He literally did what I was about to do to him.
That's his turn. So Wade, you are up.
I'll stand up. I'll look like as if I was about to go like cast invisibility on him, and then out. He's gone. Don't be afraid of the light, little buddy. All right, we scrambling.
Obviously.
All right, I will
so.
Cast Firebolt on the guy down this way.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for inside.
Oh wait, oops! I rolled the damage. I'm trying the.
What's
roll
the
20
range on
version.
Firebolt?
It's
120.
120. Oh fuck! I thought it was like 60.
No, Firebolt,
That's-
man.
That's
That's
produce flame, which is
stupid.
the same
Uh,
thing, but worse.
It
Oh,
does a-
okay.
Oh, that was cool. I actually saw that roll.
Eldritch
yeah,
Blast
does a
is
12 hit?
The 12 does not hit.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, as you conjure the small mote of fire and the guy
Anyways.
just dodges out of the way.
I'm going to then use my movement to run down this way.
Awesome sauce. So that's your go way. Now it is their turn.
Each of us.
Okay, so yes, this guy on the left is going to walk up to about there, and looking to you, Wade, you watch as he pulls out what appears to be this like little small vial with a stopper on it, with this liquid in it that is grey as anything. And just flicks the top off and begins casting something in your general direction. I would
Counter.
like for you.
See counterspell?
Counterspell.
At what level?
Third.
Go ahead and roll.
fucking D&D Beyond even fucked me too. So rolling physical again. Okay, 16. Do I add anything to that, like a spell attack
You
bonus,
add
or
your
just regular
charisma-
modifier?
Charisma mod, I think.
So 16 plus 5. So
Okay.
21.
And also roll your d20.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a 3. Whew.
Almost. Yeah, you watch as he flicks the stopper off and puts his hand out. This small, like, moat at your feet just starts to... And it's almost like this cloud of fog starts growing out of it. And as you quickly... Nope. The fog just... into nothing. You know, successfully counterspelled him.
Nice.
The other one, who, seeing you, Thyra, with the Spirit Guardians, is going to cast Light on you. Alright, so I'd like you to make a Constitution save for me.
Oh, okay, I'm good at those. You said Constitution?
Yes,
Dirty 20.
that succeeds. So... You take 33 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 16. As you feel some of your vitality inside of you start to just get sucked out. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, I would like you to make a concentration check for me.
I already used my reaction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
That's a natural 19.
You are totally fine. The Spirit Guardians maintains. Alright, Izzy, you are up.
So they're still up in here fucking with our shit. Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast symbiotic weapon. Get my fucking sword out. I'm going to stab. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to stab the zombie in front of me because we're still fighting.
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Nope. Wrong dice. That might hit the zombie. That's
It's higher than a 13, it will.
yeah, I just want to make sure it's higher than 16. So that is plus 15.
15 hits.
Awesome. How much? Sorry, I don't remember how much damage this does anymore. I've been lost.
I'm going to be honest, it doesn't matter how much damage it does on this zombie. So you don't need to roll.
Well, I'm going to roll
You can roll if you want to. I don't want to take the fun
Yeah.
away from you. Don't feel pressured to.
Okay. That's 8 damage.
Yeah, as you, this is the one that sort of has his head sort of hanging off.
Necrotic also. That does anything.
Nope.
Bitchin'.
As
I
it
didn't
has
think
his
it did.
head sort of hanging off, you just
Chop. Beautiful.
as
Absolutely
his head just goes and
beautiful.
rolls, and just the body crumples.
Sword. Chop!
Yeah, just cut his head off. And then there's one still there. I'm gonna wait. Ooh. Fuck it. I have a decent AC. These are zombies. I'm just gonna fucking run for it. I'm gonna peace out.
So you take one attack of opportunity.
Fine.
That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. I didn't think these guys would actually hit you, so that's fun.
I have a low AC.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage
Cool.
as his hand just like, and you see like gentle tear marks on
Ow.
your skin come up, but it's like you just got a paper cut. It's nothing crazy.
I routinely rearrange my bones. It's like, all right.
Awesome. Geldrick, you are up.
All right, how do cones work in this game? Like, what would I hit if I were to put out a 15-foot cone from my origin.
So you would get the one square next to you, and then beyond that 2, and then beyond that 3.
All right, so out like that way. So I would get both of them.
Yeah, if you wanted to move down underneath Thyra, you'd take an attack of opportunity. No, you wouldn't because you got Sentinel. Yeah, you could move down beneath Thyra, and then you'd get everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna turn, and you see as my jaw opens up, this weird mist hits the ground and starts to roll out in front of these zombies, and these arms start coming up out of the ground like they're just trying to rip their souls out of their undead bodies. And I'm gonna do my breath.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, get me a fan.
So that is I think a 14 reflex DC.
They all failed miserably. Regardless of the stat, they all failed.
All right,
these
so
zombies are not very strong.
it's gonna be 3d6. So 5, 2, and 1. So 8. Keep rolling 8 on damage. 8 necrotic.
Yeah, so these first 2 in front of you, as the sort of spectral skeletal hands just start dragging them down into the black mist that comes out of your breath. As it fades, they are just gone. Like there is nothing left to do anything with at all. They are both dead, deader and dead.
All right. And I'm going to use my bonus action and create an echo directly in front of this guy right here.
Awesome sauce. So
And then I'm going to use action surge, and I'm going to attack him twice with my echo.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll those attacks.
So the first one
Gotta
is a
love that
nat 20,
action
baby.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So let's see, it's a nat 20 on that one, and then a 7 plus 8. 15?
15 hits.
15. All right, so, and with my ability here, Unleash Incarnation, I can make another attack with my echo.
Yes, you can.
Jesus Christ, that is so dumb.
So that's an
I
8,
love
so
it.
that's a 16. 8 plus 8, 16. So all 3 hits.
Fighters,
Yeah, all
man.
3 hit.
Yup,
Sweet.
they're
So
ridiculous.
this is gonna be some math here.
Damage.
This will be a lot of damage.
That's
So-
a lot of damage.
7 plus, I can just do this.
Well, just give it to me. I can probably do it faster.
7 plus 8.
15.
Okay, 15, and this is for the crit, so 4 plus 8.
What did you roll on the dice for the crit?
The crit, I've only rolled 1 die so far.
Oh, so you don't
And that
know.
was 15 on the first one.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So
And that was a
15
4, so 4 plus 8.
So 27.
So the crit was 27 damage. And then I'm going to roll another 7 plus 8,
So another 15.
15, and then that is a...
42.
Okay,
Cool.
so how does this look? How does a 9 look? With the lines.
Lines
Sickness.
underneath the
Nine-
like
the dashes under
underneath
9?
the swoosh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 9. So 9 plus 8.
Okay, so that's another 17.
So, yeah, that's how much damage I did.
That's
Hope you're doing...
59 points of damage total.
Yeah, 59 points of damage is fucking nasty, dude. It's as you pull your echo over, you feel like the feathers almost just shift, and then there is an apparition of yourself there. As you close your eyes and you open them, and you are there and standing in front of this guy. As you bring the warhammer down 3 times, and at the end of it, you hear a series of cracks, just this, and he's left like half on the ground, like kind of just like his hand up to you, sort of grasping at your armor. He's still alive, but he's barely hanging on to any life at all. As he just like grasps at the echo, he's like, "Please, no more."
Damn necromancers. And, yeah, that'll be Gildrick's turn there.
Whack whack. Awesome, cool. Free, it's your go.
Okay. We'll run this way. And then hold a fireball if this guy
Awesome.
attacks anyone.
So you're holding the fireball for if he attacks.
Yes.
Okay, so just so you know, if he doesn't attack, you will still lose that spell slot.
Yeah.
Sweet. Good to know. Cool. It's the zombie's turn. Just dies. Just
The
straight
singular
up
zombie
Just died.
dies. Yeah. He can't succeed on the wisdom, on the save on against the thingies, and even if he did, he wouldn't be able to. So he just straight dies. I'm not even gonna roll for the other ones because they just matter. Cool. So top of the round. Alekia. You're up.
Fucking god damn it. I'm just gonna keep running.
Cool.
So I can just running down, just full sprint, I'm off the map now. But
So you
I'm
keep
just
running.
on.
Thyra, what do you do?
Did what happened the last time he conjured his echo happen again, where his body just falls limply to the ground?
It doesn't fall, it just sort of stands there. The guy that fell was the necromancer that he was fighting.
No, I know, but the last time that Gilbert...
he basically, yeah,
Gilbert.
his body became limp.
Yeah, did it do the same thing this time?
If it did last time, then it would this time, yep.
I'm asking Tommy because it's his character.
What's up? I'm sorry, I was reading something.
I asked if your character did the same thing as it did the last time you created the echo. And went
Yes.
limp.
Oh, no, I'm not limp. I'm still standing.
Okay. I feel better.
Fuck you, Griz.
Surprise,
Um,
motherfucker.
I did not go limp.
God damn it.
I probably shouldn't do this, but I want to do this. I am going to hurl my axe at
Oh,
the
God.
guy in front of the echo.
Okay.
It should be in range.
That's 25 feet, so... I forget. I put it at 30-60, right?
It's 30-60, yeah.
So go ahead and make an attack.
So that is 12 plus 8, 20.
That hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the D8 because I would assume I just threw it one-handed. 6 plus 5, 11.
How do you
Whatever
want
kind of
to
magic
kill this necromancer?
So I think that like on impact, like you know how Thor's hammer kind of like goes in lightning. I just feel like instead of lightning, it's just like a whole bunch of flowers and it just explodes in his face
Awesome.
as I use my bonus action for the axe to come back into my hand.
Cool. So the rest of you
That's ridiculous. I
all
love
watch
that
as
every
Thyra pulls the axe up from the ground and sort of pulls it back behind her head and watches this guy. As it hits him in, like, square in the side of the head, there is a spray of blood on one side and flowers on the other. As this, like, display of grey just, like... As he slides about 5 feet down to the side, and she just holds out her hand and... She catches it back again. Cool
And
turn.
then I'll use.
Perfect.
Then I'm gonna use my movement. Yeah, I'll go here. And that'll be my turn.
Awesome. So, that's your turn. Wade, you're up.
Damn it all. I don't think my idea matters anymore. I was gonna put him to sleep, but I think if he's in the circle and he gets hit by
Yep,
that,
he'll take damage.
Wake up.
Mhm.
So.
Yep.
I'm going to just, I guess, keep leaving.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'll just run out. Well, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna stay I'm gonna stay right where I am, so that I can kind of keep an eye on him still and counterspell if I need to.
Okay, sure thing. It's now his turn. He's got pretty good intelligence. He's going to, first of all, he's going to make a save. It's a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nope, it's a 13.
So he's going to take 11
No
radiant
points
damage.
Nice. And as he does, the bear just like scratches at his legs and like midsection as he starts running away the other way. He's gonna double him straight up. He's off the map.
Ah.
These guys are also now that their Lancer is dead, they're gone. Cool. So, interestingly enough, no rage, no host, combat just ends. Wow, you guys.
Beautiful.
Good job.
No rage, no wild shape.
Yeah, right.
Fucking.
Just a whole lot of swinging.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as you turn
And
around and see
throwing.
this guy just trail off into the distance, you look around and everything seems to be still and quiet once more.
I'll drop Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of snap my fingers, and then the echo just kind of, it looks like it breaks out into feathers, and they all come shooting back into me.
They do so.
Yeah, just
So-
hold my hand and just like the back into a normal hand. When I summoned that sword, did it have like the flex red in it, or was it also monotone?
It was also pretty monotone.
Weird. I wonder. Oh, Kay's still in my brain right now. Talk to him later.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking up.
How are
to
you
him.
feeling?
You know,
I mean, I feel weird. I feel like I just got, all the moisture in my body sucked out. Sounds kind of gross.
Would you like
It
a
looked rough.
potion of healing?
No, I'm okay now. Your kind words were enough. As always.
Well, great.
You
I'm
seem
glad that
like you
she
have a
gets
big
over it.
heart.
Great.
Honestly,
Leave it at
that-
the portal when you're in this place.
That was a little bit of what's the word?
stupidity.
No, not that. That thing you
That's
do
supposed to
when
make
you
Dr.
want
Phil.
something for yourself. What's that word?
Selfishness.
Selfishness. Yeah, that was it.
Are you
But the
thinking
good-
of testing it out to see if Kev could take an hour of your time later?
You hit it. That's it.
It's
I
a
thought
really
so.
cool idea, honestly. Free got some good ideas on her.
Next time, don't do it after someone says that. Oh, they're after me.
Yeah, but that was my only chance. He was gonna run away. I apologize. I knew it was stupid, but I felt I needed to do it in the moment. But I knew it was stupid ahead of time, if that makes you feel any better.
That actually makes it worse. That was alright.
Yeah, it sure was.
I
Wait.
double look.
Pick a better target.
A cough.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I like
But-
the aesthetic you had going on there.
I kind of look
With
at her,
the-
slightly confused.
With the feathers.
Oh, and it's something that all of us Raven Knights are taught.
Alakian, can you feather?
Like he's fucking off. He's gone still. Like he stopped moving, but he hasn't made it back yet.
Oh yeah, he went that way. We should probably go catch up to him.
I stopped moving after the other guys after they left.
Yeah.
But after I knew I was out of range, I'd stop and just wait. But I didn't go back.
You know, you're a good one to have on the front lines there, Gildrick.
Bit of a heavy hitter there, eh?
Thank you. It's thanks to my mentor. He
You're
taught me
very
well.
maudlin. You're very, very maudlin.
What does that mean?
Sad.
Oh. Is that an
This
Eldritch
is
word?
a sad place.
No, it's common.
Right.
But sorry about that. I wasn't expecting Mordred to have uninvited guests.
Well, luckily you had uninvited guests as well, so.
Hey.
True, but I would have left if someone hadn't just accepted to be a host.
Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, like I said. If you had the whole picture, maybe you'd understand just a little bit more. But let's
Is your ghost friend still around, or is he just gone with this point?
I don't really care where he is. When he needs something, he'll reach out.
Fair enough.
Were you able to get everything you needed from him?
Sort of. Not an exact location, but she is north of here, apparently.
What direction is the giant floating emissary of a god?
That would be north.
Hey, we're both at the north.
Seems that fate would have us go together.
Aye. It's like we're going to kill this person after all.
now is this a person or a dragonborn? What a monstrosity?
Dragonborns are people.
Yeah, I know. I was elaborating. I was not saying dragonborns weren't people.
He
Felt
stopped
like
for
you
a
were saying
minute,
that.
and he's like, she's my sister.
Called it.
But like
Right.
a dragonborn, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He kind of looks like, that
So,
obvious kind of
Wade
look. Like
kind of has
looking
a
at
thing
himself.
against killing people. If she were like a monster or a beast, he might be a little more okay with it.
As I said before, you do not have to kill her.
Yeah.
She is wanted for the murder.
We can always just tie her up,
However,
put her to sleep.
this needs some discretion. I'm not allowed to pursue her.
What reason is that? May I
Since
ask?
she is family,
Hmm?
the knights believe I should not get involved
Oh, alright.
and let the paladins take care of it.
No,
Hey.
paladin.
I'm a paladin, aye.
Different
Not a-
kind of paladins.
I assumed as much. Aye.
She
I would
was
assume
one
we're
of
walking
them.
and talking.
Yeah.
Job.
So, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. Happens sometimes.
How do you like stories? Geldrick. I keep wanting to call you not your name.
I enjoy a good tale from time to time. If it is
Have you
stories
heard
that
any-
you want to tell, we can always go by my manor.
You have a manor.
All of the group.
It's a family manor. They've long since died.
You're a very sad person just to be around in general.
I don't know. I think he's kind of happy.
I think he is.
He looks like he's not sad or happy. He just has this look.
Indifference.
Yeah, I'm just here doing my thing.
Basically a Lakia, but a Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, fuck, there's two of them.
I mean, can't really turn down an invitation, right?
I mean, we could, but we're not going to.
Now, I must warn you, it's been some years since I've been there. It's probably filthy. But there's
Are
a
you
good
sure
bottle of
sleep
scotch in the
outside?
basement.
I grew up in a tree.
I grew up in the streets. Before that, they tried to kill me. The place I lived before that, so I'll be better.
How far is this manor? Because our guide Faith was waiting for us back there. She got us rooms.
It's not far. It's just on the outside of town.
So we
Just
can
on
get
the
back in the
island.
morning quick enough.
Yes, very
Okay.
easily.
All right, let's do this.
I'll start walking them towards my manor,
Okay.
my family estate.
You do so. It takes you, about an hour to get back, as it did to leave and get here in the first place. And you start to see that visage of Ebon Root on the horizon. And you sort of take a slight detour off on one side to get to the edge of town, where you do see the familiar, very old, kind of, it's the same aesthetic, although perhaps a little bit more pristine in design, but not so much in condition as the rest of the houses here. This hasn't been touched in a while, but it is nice and it will fit all of you. As you walk up to the front door, where'd you keep your key, Geldrick?
I keep it in a small satchel I have tied to my waist.
As you open the satchel and pull out and it's a strange feeling for you to be back here. As you look inwards, it's exactly what you would expect. It's nice but covered in cobwebs. The curtains are moth-eaten. The fireplace has collected soot from years and years of misuse that's just fallen down from the chimney over time. It is old. It's an old house. It's kind of creepy.
Like
Alright.
everything else here.
Yeah.
Again, the place I lived when I was young tried to murder me. So it's pretty good, all things considering.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And I'm gonna walk in, and so I like walk into like the foyer, and there's like some stairs that kind of wrap up to go up to the top, but underneath it is another set of doors. I'm gonna walk through that, and that's like the little living area. And as I walk into the center, I'm just going to use my scarf. I'm gonna touch my scarf and mumble something, and this giant ball of light will just cover the room. I'll cast daylight.
Yeah, as you sort of concentrate and hold the scarf, you open your eyes and ping, this like bright, radiant light. It's like staring at a sun. Like you look there and it just blinds you for a second before you have to like avert your gaze and keep going beyond that. Yeah, it's very, very bright.
Equa,
Yes.
as I enter and I sit down and I kind of look around, I'm going to use Divine Sense for the very first time. So any celestial, fiend, or undead, maybe even fae. No. Yeah, celestial, fiend, or undead, then 60 feet of me I can detect, as long as I'm not behind full cover.
Okay, sure, yeah. So I can say you can do a quick run through of the house with your sense up. You do see here a couple of like smaller undead entities that have just like nested here for a while since it's been unoccupied. And as you guys sort of walk through and make your presence known, they all scatter off, vacate the premises. There's nothing significant here that would worry you.
I'll say that like when I use my the powers, my eyes, like the brown of my eyes turn like a bright bluish color.
Except
Sort
they
of
don't
similar to
here.
my fire. Oh right, they don't. They just turn gray.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I forgot about that, but they would. But my eyes turn gray, so. But they
So-
glow a bit.
Is there anything that anyone wants to do before you bed down for the night?
Esprit definitely uses prestidigitation to clean up wherever she's gonna go to bed.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you walk in, you're like, oh, for the love of... And you start casting, and
Just casting left and right.
The cobwebs just
walking
like
through the
dissipate. Like you see the old creaky floorboards that have got like stains on them and like little bits of mold and mildew that have collected in the edges. You're like, oh god, no, and it just like shatters off. Yeah, you spend some time performing housecleaning duties before you find your area to sleep, and just it's a matter of seconds before it's back to pristine condition, although still moth-eaten and tattered.
So like Eldritch sees this and he just kind of nods to it, just like as a thank you, kind of nod, like it's been a while since he's seen it clean.
Well, I wouldn't be able to sleep otherwise. At least, no. But what?
I would like to, at some point, find Geldrick. Have you seen many saturated people before?
Personally, not really. Usually the ones I see are either born here or they come here after they've passed.
You know any stories about any planewalkers?
Do I know any stories about planewalkers?
Make a history check.
Alright. Did I? Oh, I actually am proficient in history. And it doesn't matter, I rolled a 7.
Yeah, not to your knowledge.
No, not really.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna sit in like the living area for a bit. There's like this drawer that's near the end of one of these couches. As I like reach into the bottom, and I find like this old bottle of whiskey, and pull that out. It's like, yes, Father still kept it to the end, and he's gonna just pull the cork on it and just start sipping on it.
Nice. You sit back in that sort of bigger armchair and just stare off and sip on whiskey.
Just staring at the fireplace that I guess is now clean, but it's just not lit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna awkwardly watch him drink to a dead guy. I assume he's dead.
Who's that?
Your
Oh, my
dad.
father. Yes, he died some years ago.
Huh?
He was very old. I was my parents weren't really able to bear many children, just me and my sister. And they were old enough as it was. My mother felt she couldn't go on living after he had passed, and she went shortly after.
Kind of a sweet story.
Yes.
Very, I don't know, what was that story Sinead made me read? Something about, I don't know, in the end they end up dying together, one of a broken heart. Something about a notebook or a journal or something.
I'm unfamiliar with this tale.
Not much of a reader myself, unless I was forced.
No, it's too bad we have a large library. It's been a while since
Could
I
you
stepped
show me?
into this house. Sure. And I kind of get up. I've got the bottle with me. Go walk into the study.
But before he leaves as well, I was going to make... Just a question. Have you ever heard of something called the Scorched King?
Make a history check.
Being a
That's
weird
Ask
Yeah.
every random person we ever meet, hey, who's the Scorched King?
Hey, he's a weird fucking knight
I
from
know.
an alternate reality. Like, what the fuck am I else going to do?
I rolled an 18.
I know.
An 18? You haven't heard
Yeah.
of him.
Okay. No.
All right, fair enough.
Scorched King.
All right, let's check out the library.
So I kind of open up the study. I would assume that Free did not go into this room, so it is still pretty filthy as you see just like you see a few large bookshelves. There's another fireplace in there with a couple of chairs with a small rug in front of the fireplace, a couple little end tables, and everything is just covered in cobwebs and dust as you look up at the books that are lining the walls, and they're just you can't even read what's on them. You'd have to walk up and dust them off
As
just to
you,
look at the
About right.
binding.
as you both walk in, the doors, and as the noise separates, you feel this gust of wind come in through like an open window at the back, and this book on one of the far shelves just, and you see it's almost like this misty figure just shift out of the window. It's you've grown accustomed to this by now, Izzy. You've seen this happen a couple times.
I'm gonna walk over and pick the book up and just go put it back on the bookshelf.
What book were they enjoying there?
I'm gonna look at the cover, and it's A Tale of Two Towns.
Charles Dickens?
Dickens Charles.
He's looking at his real bookshelf right now, like, oh shit.
No, fair enough.
I do not own that book.
Tale of Two Cities.
My
It's
bookshelves are
Dickens.
northerner. I said Tale of Two Towns.
Same thing. Same difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
We knew.
Yeah, I know.
Do I know this book?
Make a history check.
Oh, the 14 plus 4, so 18.
You have read this book in your youth, yes.
Well, I'm actually kind of familiar with the tale.
I personally have never read it. My studying usually consisted of combat, and by the time I turned 8, I didn't live here anymore.
I'm not usually one to encourage reading, but I think it would fit you and your personality quite well.
Maybe one day when I have more time.
There's also a poem called The Falcon.
I don't
You might
believe I've heard of that.
like that one too.
I'll have to make a mental note. But the rest of the house is yours. I need to be getting to bed. But I'm sure the
Is there any
pantry
kind
is
of
utterly rotten. But if you can find
Is there any
anything
kind of organization?
to the library,
I
fiction's usually on the right, family histories on the left, and the combat is usually just above the fireplace.
think
There's a few dusty maps somewhere around here, but I'm sure they're long gone.
I thank you for allowing us access to your home for the evening.
Well, it'll do the building some good to have company. And I'm just gonna nod at him. It's like, but sleep calls me. You all have a pleasant night.
I'm gonna look through his bookshelves.
Okay.
Once I
Anything
see him-
particular?
Stories about anything mentioning any kind of like fairy tales or anything like Scorched King or fire related
Okay.
stories.
So make
Um,
an investigation check for me.
This is not gonna go well.
Once I've seen him leave, I would like to enter. I want to do some. I want to see if I can find any. I probably won't, but I'm in the other planes. I want to try to find anything about parasites. Anything about fucking
Okay.
chaos.
You make an investigation check as well for me.
Ooh. I don't think.
Mine was a 16.
16. Yeah, there are like one or two books on fairy tales, but they are thin and slim, and kind of like half falling apart at this point in time. But as you flick through them and you do get to read some of it. There's nothing about the Scorched King or the Washes that you recognize.
That would be a 7.
A 7? Yeah, you get like.
Oh no,
third
sorry. It would be an 8.
You get about a third of the way down the bookshelf, and you're like, I don't even want to do this anymore. And you just turn and walk.
Yeah, I just get bored. I was like reading the book, like nothing here, and I throw it and I leave.
Great. So, anyone else want to do anything tonight?
Yes. I would like to find someplace quiet, secluded-ish, and sit down and meditate / try and reach out to the Raven Queen again.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it. See if she has anything for us to do for us on our way there.
So, as you sit down and focus and try and meditate, make your religion check.
That's actually not bad. That is a 22.
Okay, sure. So as you sit there and put your energy out, it almost comes easier here than it has done the previous times that you've attempted to do so. It's almost like the funnel that you put your energy into as you release it out of your body in an attempt to make a connection. That funnel is wider, so it flows more easy. And as you do so and you focus on her and you ask her what you need to do, you almost feel something just gently like caress the back of your neck, just the base of your neck and the top of your spine. And as you open your eyes, you don't see the room around you quite so much. You just see Geldrick, and he's walking with the warhammer in tow towards a figure that is like clad in this awful black armor. It's hard to make out any details at this range, but you just get that as he's walking towards her, or him, or them. As he does so, the figure just raises the weapon and the form of Geldrick just dissipates into nothing. And then you blink and it repeats. And you blink and it repeats until eventually you sort of focus a little bit more and you sort of like harness in on that energy and you open your eyes and he's there walking, but now he's flanked by all of you. And as the figure goes to swing, he catches the blade. And you open your eyes and you're back in the room.
Alright, well, that wasn't ominous at all. Speaking out loud to myself.
Cool. So, Wade, you do anything else?
No. No, I'll talk to Kev. I haven't talked to Kev in a long time.
Sure thing.
You know what? I'll go to Free with this, unless she has something else she's doing right at the moment.
Don't. I was actually gonna go talk to Wade, so.
Perfect. So
Hey,
we
what's
just
up?
went to the room. Okay. So, Free, Kev. Obviously, earlier I was running a little experiment, and it was successful. What I just want to get your thoughts on it, because I was thinking if Kev can take over my body, then that's one less of these stones we need, because we can save this one for the mind. I don't know how rare these things are, really. Thoughts?
Well, you would have to find out if there's a time limit.
Yeah.
Because if he gets booted out, leave this place, we don't know where his soul will go.
Oh, that's true. Like, he could get Yeah, someone like a Lakian's able to do that, I think. So if there was somebody else like that, they could knock him out.
I think if you want to let him run around, I'm totally alright with that. But I know I haven't heard Kev's opinion yet, but you have to see the state of his soul.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine though, right? Totally. Right, Kev?
I mean, listen, buddy, I won't lie to you here. You're my best bud, and it'll be wrong of me to lie to you. But all your friends kind of freaked me out the other day. I can't deny. Like, they were saying all this stuff about how I might be going crazy or something. I thought I'd be fine, and then, you know, I thought about all the options, and now I'm not sure.
But hear me out though, Kev. They've never met you. They've only, I think, maybe one time heard you talk. They don't know you like I know you. If anybody's soul is uncorruptible, it's yours, Kev.
You know what?
You don't have to worry.
Thank you, Wade. I needed that for my own sake. That was very nice of you to say.
I will be speaking out loud, Free. So you can interject
So I
whenever.
hear half the conversation.
Yep.
My other question is, what happens if we put his soul where his mind can be heard but not reached? What if that causes some other kind of magical nonsense? Your magic's been unstable before, like when this happened, right?
Yeah. So you think if Kev's soul's in me and Kev's soul can hear his mind, but it's not attached, that might stir something up?
See, here's the thing. I'm not sure what the soul and the mind will remember. Because the soul, or at least what we assume was the soul, called out asking me why I was at the gate. And I'm not sure because this place is weird. You sounded like it recognized me, but then you said Kev in your mind doesn't recall what's at the gate. So my question is, does the soul know what's happening here with its mind and its body, or just here, and what's going to happen when you put those two memories together?
Right. Hey, Kev, now that we're here in the Shadowfell, so close to your soul, you should try reaching out again. See if you can get a feeling or anything.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
Well, here, if it helps, I'll sit down and close my eyes. I've seen a Lakian do this before.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
cross
everything's
my
black now.
legs.
Yeah, can't see anything.
Yep.
Okay.
And now just focus, feel the energy of your soul, you know?
Oh. No, I got nothing.
Come on, really try.
Okay, wait. Sorry.
And you wait, like, in silence for about a minute or two.
Yeah, I got nothing. Wait, I'm sorry.
Shoot. That was worth a try.
It was worth a try.
How do you feel, Kev, about possessing me for an extended period of time?
I mean, I don't think it'd be much different from what I'm doing now, technically. Although, I'm gonna be honest, Wade, I don't think I could do that.
Why not?
Well, technically, I think I'm in another dimension.
Yeah, but your soul will possess me, not your mind.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably do that.
if I could. But I don't know what would happen. Why?
Why? Well, a couple-fold. I mean, you've been stuck who knows where over here, and you know, in another dimension in my mind, and you've not been able to live your life. It might be nice if you could get out and stretch your legs.
Yeah.
And plus, we're limited on these things, holding the stone.
You're right, but my issue is that goblin said he could only do it for about an hour. So what I would do is I would do it probably and get, a little bit of exercise going. But I don't think it would be real long. I think we're going to have to find another stone.
It seemed to me like he said, if I was to fight it, or if I was okay with it, it could be longer. He wasn't sure. But I understand. Yeah, it's a lot of ifs. So
if you're okay with it, we can try it. I don't want to do nothing. I mean, I know that we're kind of like almost doing it right now. We have been for the past couple months, but I don't want to do it if you're not okay with it.
No, I'm fine with it, Kev. You deserve take a joyride.
I guess we can try, if it's even me. What if I'm gonna talk to me? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about. Well, yeah, I'm worried that, like you said, it might not be a permanent solution. So maybe while we're here and we get to your soul, if we have the chance, we'll just test it out just a little bit. And if need be, we use the stone.
Okay. Sure, yeah. We can try it. I'm happy to do that. Thanks, Wade.
What do you think, Free? Just a little test.
No harm in trying.
Right.
And I mean, that was your best friend, so if you trust him, then I'm willing to trust him.
Thanks, Free.
Of course.
Or should I say, hope?
Oh, I didn't think I'd miss hearing that. Thanks, Wade.
Yeah. No, thank you. That'd be it for me. Unless Free wants to do something.
Is there anyone you want a message to go out to? I did tell Shawnee and them maybe see them in about a week. Last I recall. But
The other day you messaged out to Kev's parents, right?
probably about, 2 weeks now? We had a week of downtime in Virus Village. A week and a bit. But yeah, it's been a little bit. But I was thinking maybe wait to message them until you've got the first part back. Some good news.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. We haven't heard from Asmin in a bit, and she should probably know that we're in Shadowfell and we're so close to getting Kev's soul, and see if she's made any progress, and maybe she could secure a stone for us or something.
Sure. Now that I'm thinking about it, how late is it here?
At this point in time, it's kind of weird. You remember leaving in the evening to go and talk to the goblin. And how long has it been? I don't know. It feels like it's been a couple hours, but it's difficult to tell.
Well, let's find out if this wakes her up. We will sending a message to Asmin.
Okay.
Sorry if this wakes you, girl. Asmin, we're in the Shadowfell, retrieving from the gate. Any news on your end? Full gems or like? Should see you in week. Yeah, that's 25 words.
Okay. Sure, yeah. The message comes back a second later. It's
This totally did wake her up.
Halfrey, how the hell did you get there? Everything's fine. See you in Recrovy soon. Talk then. Good night.
Oh, I woke her up. Oh, I don't think I'll get any more actual information out of her.
Oh, good thing you were a whole realm away. Otherwise, you would have been electrocuted.
Also, yeah, I mean, I'll make sure never to wake her up physically. All right.
Smart move.
All right, we should get some sleep. This place is strange and creepy on its own.
Yeah.
okay. So, you will find rest for the night.
I'm not sleeping.
Okay.
I'm scouring. I'm gonna spend all night in the library.
Okay. So you will suffer a point of exhaustion in the morning.
Yep.
But that's totally fine. You can do that. The
Because
rest
I'm also
of you.
looking. I'm also looking for stuff on Esprit, the fire plane. Ways to get there.
Okay. So make an investigation check on that real quick.
$15.
15. There is one book that sort of just barely mentions genie folk in general. And you do gather that there are multiple different types. The fire one is called an Esprit, the water one is called a Mereed, etc., etc. In that space, there is nothing on planes in that book, and you sort of get a little bit frustrated and throw it down. But as you keep scouring, a lot later into the night, maybe a couple hours later, as you go to the non-fiction section, there is a book on general alignment of the planes. And you do learn about how they fit into their own dynamic. The material one is the base. That's where you guys are from. It's where Emoris is, where everything happens. Mirrored into those two are the Feywild and the Shadowfell. And surrounding those are the 4 elemental planes of fire, water, earth, and air. And then outside of those are more and more and more. Some dabble in various elements that are sort of combinations of others. There is one about ice, there is one about sand and dust, you know. There are different combinations of them, and there are also planes beyond those, like planes of chaos and planes of order. You get a general sense of how they work. The further away that they are, the harder they are to get to. But when it comes to material and its mirrors and elemental planes, a plane shift spell would do the job. Banishment can be random, but in theory could get you there. And there are other spells that could do the sort of same thing. There is also mention of one other spell that you do find interesting. And as you're reading it, you're like, huh, maybe we've had it wrong the whole time. As you look into a spell called Demiplane. And it essentially reads that it doesn't have the components of the spell or how to cast it, more of a description of creating an individual demiplane to shunt yourself or others into temporarily. And you're like, that's kind of strange. Interesting. And that's what you get. But for the rest of you, Sleep comes, although kind of shadowy and somber as it is in this monochrome world. And as you wake up the next morning, sort of blurry-eyed, that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode. So, thank you guys for playing today. Thank you, Tommy, for coming
Hey,
out.
Tommy.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, our sweet,
Good
sweet
having
boy.
you.
So, for the rest of you guys who are watching, we will be back here next Monday to continue the story with our special guest here in tow. We hope you guys have fun. Hope you guys have a good week. But until then, be sure to catch Moot and Doip that are coming up. And if we don't see you before, we'll see you next Monday. So let's keep making stories together, and we'll see you then. Toodaloo.
Bye.